came in the mail and I like
Stream
threw it on
zone.
the floor. And I let him out, and like I was like feeding him and stuff, and he like ran up to it and like took it in his mouth and started to run away with it immediately. I was like, oh shit.
He smelled another canine like entity.
All right.
He is so cute.
I do believe you said the stream is on.
It is. It's. I mean, I have no one's there, so it's, you don't have to worry about it just yet.
Okay.
But for video log sakes, I'm probably gonna start with like a really short, truncated rundown of the campaign so far. I've gone ahead and named it Gayaz Magic Unearthed.
Okay.
For semi-appropriate reasons, I believe. So we've got our DM here in the middle, the left. I guess Daniel, and then we've got Ben at the top, who plays Alistar, a bard. I believe he's College of Swords, and we've got Nico or Cal, who's a puppy, looking at a puppy right now. It's so cute. And he is a shadow monk. And we've also got Sam here in the middle on the right, and she's playing a warlock, Ganassi warlock. I forget what kind of lock it is, though, right? Want to tell me? Oh, I can't hear you.
Celestial.
Celestial
I'm gonna
warlock.
put
That's
you
pretty
outside.
cool. And then we got me, who's gonna get put outside apparently. Who is playing Duriakis, a dwarven totem barbarian. And then we got Shannon on the left, who's playing the amazing crossbow, I believe, human crossbow, variant human crossbow, Gloomstalker Ranger. And
Yes.
the campaign is basically a world where magic has not been around for quite some time. There was a war between people, the haves and the have-nots. The haves were the magic users and the have-nots were not. And the have-nots sort of won. It's been a few generations since magic has really been around. It's almost thought of as not around or taboo. And, my lord. And,
The noise from that dog.
right?
Roland's dead. This is actually Roland.
I figured.
They look alike.
There's most of the city centers have been pushed to the coast, and there's a lot less of them, and the center of the main continents is overrun by magic and monsters, but most people don't know about it. We are a small group of adventurers that have found out that there is a group of people that are trying to basically loot whore all magical items and control the power and by controlling the magic.
Who's a loot whore here? I don't have anything.
The cult.
Wow.
You just said the cult.
I was talking about the cult, Mr. Sensitive.
Oh.
Mr. Brimming with magical items.
You know, I once read about this person named Sigmund Freud. You're not interested. Never mind.
Yeah, he was a wizard with lots of magical items. Okay, guys, so yeah, that's a quick rundown. This will be up for video log so people can watch it later, but we can just continue as per usual. If you want to look at the stream and tell me if it sounds okay and if everything's set up, it's a little messy. I can't look at it the way I've got it set up. But
I'll bring it up on my phone.
Yeah, I have it up on mute, but it looks good.
Okay, cool.
I
It
lost
should have
the link.
it should have a map and dice rolls up there. It should have, I think, my character sheet. I don't know if I removed my character sheet or not. I don't remember. And all of our faces. The names and characters are not in any particular order, guys. So don't expect the names to be in the order of the cameras because the cameras are randomized when we connect. So you'll have to figure that out for yourself. But it's good. We missed you, Daniel. We had to deal with this DM last week who was really, like, bad. He was very green. Get it? Green, because new? Because... Never mind.
So, starting this one off because there was a 2-week break. Because there might be, I don't know if anyone's on there right now, but someone might be looking back at this. I'm going to take the recap for this week, and then we'll continue with the normal round robin with the players. So, last time on Gayaz Magic Unearthed, I like that name. I'm gonna it's catchy. You had left
Sue us.
you left the small town of Suncap, the small village of people you found living at the top of this very cold mountain with this one section of sun shines through the clouds and warms it up. That you've discovered were pacifist werewolves. there was a scuttle between some of the members there, and you've actually discovered that part of the issue with the town was it had been infiltrated by the cult, stirring unease, causing that conflict, as well as discovering that the brother of Nolan, Brack, the leader of the town, had been murdered, and his scalp taken as a source of magic that it was. This scalp was then gifted to Cal, who is not wearing it. It looks just as cute and fluffy every inch in the real world as it does in the campaign. So
He was a handsome werewolf beast.
Coming down off the mountain after receiving some benefits, some gifts from the people in their gratitude for maintaining life where possible. All the members of the existing party at the time were given small gifts, tricks, learned benefits, things that help their class out. And the Bard Warlock had separated from the group to venture on his own journey, feeling that his fate lied elsewhere. You left the town, heading towards Allpost, the location you had been given in the previous town of Thaywall as the place where more cult members might be centering around or having activity out of. You came across in the woods this small cottage, notified by the smoke and the smell of food. Ava, the ranger, and
Ava the ranger.
And Lapis, the cleric, were the only ones allowed in by the warlock. Sorry, I think about it as a cleric because
That's racist, Daniel.
You're right.
That's classist.
You know what? I'll mute myself for a half an hour as punishment. Does everyone agree?
No.
Sorry, the warlock, the celestial warlock, because that's how I get confused. Were the only ones allowed into this cottage of this old woman. They did some snooping and some sneaking to discover that there was a body hanging in the backyard. A fight ensued. This old woman who turned into a hag, became quite violent. You guys succeeded, and now you're stuck inside of this hag's backyard with the curse echoing in your ears. And I will finish off my recap with repeating the curse.
Oh yeah.
This message plays upon my death. Sorry, I'll do it in the voice. This message plays upon my death. Heed these words at cost of breath. Search high, search low around my grounds. My curse has trapped you in its bounds. To take my things, you have to choose one heart, one life. One has to lose. Gift a heart upon the tree. This sacrifice will set you free. And as those words echo out, you're now left in the backyard. This very unsafe, violent garden. What do you guys do?
New guy, you're up. We're gonna need your heart, bro.
Why not?
I mean, this is pretty cool, but I think I want to keep my heart right where it is.
Okay, plan B. Can we use her heart?
That's what I was thinking.
Or the tentacle.
Or just carve a
monster
heart.
thing.
Can we just carve a heart? I want to carve a heart on the tree.
Okay. So you take your scorpion blade out, and you use the point, you dig into, and as you cut in, this black ooze starts coming out.
Oh! Can I switch? I want to switch to the
Yes.
What's it called?
Switch to
the dagger, the dark dagger. I'm sorry, Daniel. I can't remember what it's called.
The weeping
It's not
blade?
in my. The weeping
Switching
blade. Thank you.
glasses.
You can switch to that if you'd like.
Does this Icarish black stuff look like it might be poisonous or acidic?
You can touch it if you'd like.
I will take a piece of leaf and
Lick
I
it.
From
will,
what?
like,
Where you
from
get-
the grass on one of the plants or something.
Okay.
Something like that doesn't look like it was alive or attacking us, but maybe I assume it's a garden, so there's got to be some kind of shrubbery. and I'll
I mean,
just take.
there's grass. There's the cattails in the pond. There's the potatoes growing in the field to the left.
I'll take a blade of grass.
Just you
You
pick
said
up a blade
there's
of grass.
potatoes,
Yeah, there's a potato field.
but
while he's
potatoes
doing
have
that-
ears. Do cattails have hearts?
Yes, they do actually.
Cattails specifically. So
Yeah, the stem of a cattail's pickled, and you can eat them as a heart.
This fucking new guy. It's a
So I was-
genius.
so maybe you should do.
That was
nature
Ben
check.
talking. That wasn't Alistar talking.
Oh, Alistar doesn't know this? Okay, so we didn't hear that. So,
Okay.
Doriakis was going actually to do nature check and maybe see if plant, like the rosebud, the bud of a flower could be heart, or possibly other plant in garden. It was first thought.
Okay.
I want to try the leaf too, Daniel. Just
Okay,
to see.
go ahead and do a nature check. And so you pick up a blade of grass and you touch it to this ichor stuff. As it comes in contact, the blade of grass turns brown and then gray immediately and starts curling towards your hand.
Ooh, okay. I'm swapping out for the weeping blade. I'm gonna put the skull up to the black ichor stuff and let it drip into the skull of the handle.
Okay.
Wait, say that again. What'd you do?
So I got a weeping blade and it has a skull on the end, and any type of poison I find, I can let it come into the skull, and
There's
then
the back of the
blade
dagger has the
leaps
mouth
it.
of a snake.
Ah, I forgot
if-
about
if you-
that. That's what that
if you
does.
drip-
Nice.
Okay.
So you now have some of that poison, if that's poison. Did you find out for sure that it is poison, or you just think it is? Not sure.
I put a piece of grass up to it, and it withered away almost instantly.
Oh, nice. Okay, I do my nature check right now. I'm very excited to roll dice. It's been a long time. 20.
20?
Yes.
Wait, oh, that's right. You don't. For some reason, I thought you had. I heard the sound and I was like, wait, don't you have physical dice? Not yet. Gotcha.
Not yet.
Um,
Yeah, I mean, Canada.
Sorry, not to call you out. 20. You have heard that some plants, the innards of it, are referred to as hearts.
Yes, I have. That's all I know. I don't know what the plant may be, or what part may be.
You would probably have some idea. The only problem is your DM doesn't know botany too well. So, yeah, I'd say there are some fruitlings or buds or something that can be used as such. For the sake of Ben already sharing that, I say the cattails might be considered a heart, the internals of it.
Dariakis, what are you looking at over there? You look deep in thought for you.
Yes, my friend. What? Okay, so some plants actually, this part right here can be called the heart. So I think maybe we try to use this before we cut out new guy's heart. Possibly second choice.
I don't know. I like my first choice though.
Did you see that? Something just
Like-
passed by me. Scary. Oh my god.
It's a hag. Kill the hag.
It brought me food though. I can't do it. Okay. Yeah. So I'm going to wait. What did she say? I think she said must place on the tree. Yes.
Yes.
To take my things, you have to choose one heart, one life. One has to lose.
Wait, did we take any of her stuff? Because if we didn't take her stuff, fuck her, we can just leave, maybe.
I think we have her robes. I think.
The list of things I have that you might have freed from her property are a ring, 2 or 3 potions, a robe, a bag, and one other thing I'm not remembering off the top of my head.
I feel like you. Okay, I don't care. I feel like you guys all took the stuff and I didn't take anything because I don't remember. Do we know who has what?
I think I picked up.
I'm
4
staring
things.
at Cal.
Yeah.
I
Yeah, Ava
gave-
has the robe. I think Cal has everything
Whoa.
else.
No.
I have a bag
Wow.
of still.
Hold on. Sorry, what?
I have a bag of clothing still.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we do have some of her stuff. All right.
I was
My
really
friend Mericles
distracted,
would have never
guys,
treated
but,
me like this.
Wasn't there a bunch of like body animal parts and buckets and like the kill shack or whatever.
Yeah, there's nothing worthwhile. I checked it.
No hearts.
But was
That's where I got the bag for you, buddy.
Yeah,
But maybe
but
maybe
I
there was
don't
body
really
heart.
want the bag.
You don't.
Maybe there
you
was
were
body
like
heart.
Have we
you were
tried
like-
the plant hearts?
orgasming over the bag when I handed it to you. Sure, you don't want it?
I mean, it plays
It seems
really
like it could come in
beautiful
handy.
music, but I don't want it. I'll just hand it to Lapis since she's standing next to me.
Oh, by the way, while he's looking at these plants,
Well, I'm putting the plant hearts
or
on the
whatever.
tree. Like I'm
So you pull out,
actually.
I wanted to talk to Ben real quick though.
You don't
Oh.
want me to do this first? You want me to shut up? Okay,
I
I
just-
can wait.
Everything went so fast. I don't know our new friend's name over here.
I take a bite out of heart and just wait.
What was your name again, friend?
Alistar.
Alistar. You seem to be pretty in tune with magic. Would you mind taking a look at these things that I found? And I'll hand him the ring I found and the cards I found.
The ring and the cards.
Yeah. But I'm gonna
Actually,
need
yeah,
those
he made
back.
some pretty amazing things last time in the fight. I can't remember everything, but you had some magic. What were some of the magic? Some of the things that you did in the combat last time? I forget. When you were tied up. What did you use?
Oh, I use
Was
hold
there like a-
person,
there was-
detect magic, charm person, and vicious mockery.
Nice. Okay.
So I guess I will. You're sure they're both magical?
Definitely.
Okay. I'll cast
I can't
identify.
identify things
on
as
both.
well as you can, but I have a very strong feeling for magical items.
I forgot finger guns.
Lapis, you now have Bag of Colding in your inventory.
Okay. I'll hold it out, and you just sort of kind of hear me just like singing a tune, and I'm completely spaced out now, just like focusing on one of the items and listening to it, and I'll cast identify on both.
I just imagine you're in the corner like do ba da bap bap boo da bap. Yeah.
Very
Sick. I
similar,
know exactly what
yeah,
these are.
yeah.
So one for each. Oh, so which one do you look at first, just for the sake of knowing which one I should tell you first?
The deck of cards.
Deck of cards. So you see this this leather deck of cards with a like a mouth and a leather strap that buttons to itself as a way of like strapping it to things. Has some branded in glyphs on the outside of it. And you look over it a little bit, and you kind of open them up, and there's these. You see this deck of cards, and you can't remove the pack, like the group of cards from them. But as you reach in, you can see one card kind of slides out a little bit, and you kind of put it back before you like pull it out before. Just you want to finish your identify before you make any decisions. So you finish it, and you realize this is a concentrated type of conjuration magic, among other things. Pulling a card will give some sort of like. You've heard of tarot cards, but those are something very specific. As you read the glyphs, the enchantments seem to notate like these will kind of predict things, but only so much as it makes things happen. But you like there's fine print on it. You see these effects last 24 hours, and you can only one person can only pull one card every single day. At which, after the 24-hour period, that card reappears inside the pack, and you can just pull them at random. You have now found the Tarot of Temptation.
Uh-oh.
So what did you find? Tell me about it. What is it?
It's I
You're
explained
looking
everything
at
he
plants.
just
This is a
said.
secret. You're looking at plants. This is a secret.
No, I'm eating them.
Identify meeting.
He stopped eating because you told him to wait.
Oh.
Wait, what?
No.
Yeah, I was eating the
Dude.
hearts of the plants while
Oh.
waiting, and then you were like, what is this?
Oh, I
And
meant-
just stopped.
I meant while you were looking at him, but that's funny.
I hand the cards back, and I was like, it plays very, very beautiful, just like flute music, but this is what it does.
Helpful. Okay. Are you sure you can identify what these objects do?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean,
all right.
each object plays its own musical chorus, and it tells me exactly what the item does when it's ended. That's how identify magic actually works.
All right.
Well, at least
Well,
for
if
me.
you couldn't tell, I love rings.
Yeah, I know.
So
You
I'm
walk
really
around
hoping
looking like a concert to my eyes.
that's what it's all about, baby.
What was the other item he gave me?
So that one I just needed to describe specifically, so it wasn't confused. I'm going to add it to your inventory in D&D Beyond. I'm going to let you read it and then describe it in your own words. While we step back and whoever wants to continue checking out this tree, we can do that.
Put the fruit hearts on it.
Okay, maybe we do that now. I put what is left of fruit heart on the tree. Does there look like an obvious place to put it?
Okay, that's what I was waiting for. So roll either perception or investigation, depending on how you're trying to do this.
Can I help him?
You may. You can aid him to give him advantage, or roll your own.
I'm gonna aid him.
Well,
Okay.
I think possibly perception. You could probably help me. I think good idea. All right, I'm gonna roll. I think I'm gonna go back to rolling on the phone. I don't like using I want dice. Yeah. 16.
16,
Yeah.
and this was perception.
I did perception, yeah, because investigation's easy.
Okay. So you're trying to look for, as opposed to actually like studying the actual anatomy of the tree to see what makes sense. You're just looking around for clues, like what in the environment's helping you make this decision. And as you're looking around, for the first time, you notice that while there is some ichor, this black substance coming out of the tree where the heart was cut in, at the same time, there's like this black substance that has been seeping towards the tree from the witch. The entire time you guys have been looking around the grounds and talking, and has now reached in up to the tree, and you see there's one singular knot on the one side, and it's just seeping up the side of it and just flowing into this knot.
Okay, I point that out, and then like, okay, maybe we put the plant heart in knot, and then I like try to stem the flow with the plant hearts, without like shoving my hand into the ichor.
Okay. So.
Do you think that's the life? Do you think it's sucking her life out?
Yeah, maybe gross.
So using the stem of this the cattail, what's left of it, you kind of push it in there, and as soon as it touches, it just. Not only does the actual form of the cattail seem to like rot away, but it's also flowing down the stem towards your hand.
Oh, let go! Let go! Let go! I'm gonna grab his hand and pull him away from the.
Yeah, okay, maybe I let go.
So you let go, and it just.
Okay, it worked. We can go now. And then I like head towards the wall and try to walk out. Head towards the invisible barrier and try to leave.
So you walk between the hedges.
Ah, damn it.
Doesn't seem to work.
Okay.
Can I throw Duriakis at the wall again? At the right above it?
You can certainly try.
I think at this point levitate ended. It's a minute long, right?
10 minutes.
Okay, yeah. So you lift him back up as he's walking. Yeah, you can chuck him after he just walked in the.
Don't I have to be willing or make a saving throw if I'm unwilling, or is it still the same spell?
I think you were willing whenever it was cast, so you're still willing.
Okay. I forgot I can fly. Okay.
Just want to come up behind him and be like, "Oopsie daisy!"
And boom, bounces off this invisible barrier.
All right, dwarven balloon here.
Do you see anything up there?
Just
Does that-
I feel very tall.
Does that creature we killed have a heart?
The displacer beast that we don't know is a displacer beast?
Yes.
You wanna check?
Kitty cat.
Let's check if it has a heart.
Can I come down now, please? How long does this last?
So, Lapis, give me a medicine check as you go over to the creature, and also I believe it is at the edge of that bramble.
10.
So as you walk in, you get 1 point of piercing damage as a thorn hits you in the leg, and you kind of grab it and you drag it out a little bit. With 10, it's a mess. You're seeing organs. Maybe there's stuff in there.
She has an eyeball. This looks like a heart.
What's...
Can I help her?
Unfortunately, she already rolled.
Okay, I just feel so in tune with animals, you know?
I mean, I am actually hunter. It's what I do for a living. But that's okay. I'll stay up here and float for a while you fondle its balls. Then you think it's a heart. It's okay. I don't mind.
You just look really hairy, all right? Shut up there.
So
It's only my
anything
arms.
else?
I'm just gonna look around.
Okay.
Can I go back into the shed and see? Because there was like a whole box of animal stuff, right? Was any of that?
Lapis,
give-
check in that bag.
Give me an investigation check to look through that bin.
Okay.
6 hours
Oh,
later,
did we not look
same
in the
puzzle.
bag to see if anything
I
was in
hate
it?
puzzles.
No, I think you should look inside.
7.
7. You kind of grab a few, and then you get the feeling it's all the same stuff. They're like different body parts of different animals. Like this isn't necessarily strictly taxidermy. There's not like a stuffed squirrel. It's like 2 squirrel feet connected as a chain. It's like to wear as a something around your neck, or most of an owl made as like a hat. It's some really twisted stuff in there. You don't find any heart.
Okay.
Do I get the sense that this is like not the work of a hunter and not the work of someone who, like, just because it's what I did for a living for quite a while? How would I get the sense of what her main usage was for? Is it just like for magic, for evil, for just for decoration because she's sick and twisted? Like
So
a little bit
far,
of all of that.
you get the idea that from the flow of the garden, like things seem to be hybrids of things. She likes splicing different types of organisms together to see what she can make. Like taking a living organism and seeing if she can make it into a useful object, or make a living organism change into a useful object.
Okay, so when this levitation wears off and I'm back down at the ground again,
I mean, I can, like stick my hand out, Willy Wonka style.
Just as
burp.
a point of for the point of keeping track of things. Chickpea is currently a javelin in your pack, correct?
yeah, sure.
Okay.
Yeah, that's where she was last. That's an interesting question. So,
Duriakis, if you just burp and fart, you'll come back down to the ground. Try it.
I'll try to push myself down, like off of some object, so I can come down.
No, it only works if you burp or fart.
I still try to push myself down.
All right, I'm gonna keep forcing him up.
When I come down, we are going to have a conversation.
I'm telling you, just have to burp and fart. You're not listening to me. This is how the spell works.
I pull out my javelin. I pull out my javelin.
Okay, so while you guys are dealing with that interpersonal issue, Lapis starts going through the bag of colding. So you open up the bag of colding, and it just kind of looks like a void in the bottom of it. You kind of grab a little bit on the inside. Your arm goes down. You think you feel bottom, but it is cold in there.
Oh yeah.
You keep your arm in there, looking around.
Am I not finding, not like feeling
You're
anything?
you're feeling surfaces. You're not feeling objects.
Don't you have to think about something?
Okay, I'm
for
gonna
these?
pull my arm out. Is there any roll I can do to get like a better idea of how to pull something out of this?
You can Arcana or
Okay.
I mean, didn't I identify it last go around for us?
She doesn't know how it works in terms of getting objects out. She does have the object in her inventory as how it works to put things into, or things are in there.
16.
Nice.
From where you come from, magic is fairly common. And while you might never come in contact with one of these, you've heard the general gist of temporal storage. You got to know what you're reaching in for, or else you can't pull anything out. Or at least you got to think about something and try.
I'm gonna think heart.
Think heart. You reach in there. You feel the bottom surface again.
Fire.
Wind.
Wind.
Water.
Do I see her searching
Heart.
around in the back?
You do.
Speaking of wind lapis, Duriakis, you just got to fart, man. You just let it out.
So I've tied
yeah.
a rope to the end of Chickpea, and I'm javelining it right next to Cal's feet as hard as I can.
Okay.
I'm gonna
just
levitate
for a
it
scare.
aside.
Just for a scare, and then I'm gonna pull myself down.
Okay, I'm gonna say you do that. It's fairly easy to throw. You start pulling yourself down.
Yeah, you could have just asked me. I mean, you're no fun at all. I don't. What happened to the dancing guy in the?
So,
in the
anyways,
forest, man?
while you guys are bickering, Alistar and Lapis were trying to solve the puzzle you guys are in.
So you can't find anything in there, Lapis?
Mm-mm.
Would I know of a way to get the items out of the bag if we don't know what the items are?
Oh, can you
said
turn
I
it
feel
inside out?
surface in there, right?
I mean, I know you can turn it inside out, but
I'm
Alice
literally
might
just
not know
asking. I
that.
have no idea. I don't even know. I'm just
Yeah, that's
asking.
how you can get
You
everything
could
out of it.
try. You could try.
Wait, you can do that? Oh wow.
I'm gonna try to turn it inside out.
Oh boy, stand back.
Yeah, I'll stand behind her while this happens. It's like, yeah.
Okay, so you turn it inside out. So as you turn this bag inside out, you feel like this gush of cold air come out, and out falls 3 small canine figures. And you look over at them. It seems to be a family of foxes that have been caught and preserved to be done with whatever later.
Foxes?
Like whole foxes?
Foxes, frozen solid foxes.
Foxen? Is it Foxen? Is it Foxes? I don't know.
Foxes.
A school of fox.
The school of
Foxes
Feeks.
have hearts.
Feekses. Oh Jesus. Yeah, they
Foxes
do.
have hearts.
Foxes do have hearts.
Oh, Foxen.
I'm so sorry, little foxes.
They're dead. They're already dead. I'm literally wearing a person on my head. Okay. Sorry.
Okay,
Maybe
so
that was insensitive. I don't know.
maybe-
I want to take one of the foxes while everyone's really confused. I want to put it up against the tree. Right where
so
that
there's,
knot
there's,
was. where
There's
the-
2 larger ones and 2 smaller ones. Which one do you grab?
the
Darius is
largest
getting
one.
visibly upset.
So you grab the large fox.
I'm gonna try to stop him. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry.
Why?
Darius is because he's an animal lover, and this is just like disgusting.
They're
decrepit.
dead, Duriakis.
Okay,
They're
hold
dead.
on. If you want to test if the heart is a thing, let me please prepare animal properly. This is just very disrespectful. I can get the heart out for you
Drop the
properly.
fox, Cal.
It's like frozen solid like an ice cube. Like,
Or, yeah, I.
Drop the fox.
Yeah, that's
let,
not
let
that-
them. I'll
that's not that
explain how
difficult.
weird they are later. It's all right. Here you go, and I'll like walk back over to Alistar about the ring or something while they're looking at the fox.
Okay.
So I'll Darius, because he's done this before. He's prepared lots of hides and hunted and meats, etc. Is going to pull out a tanning knife and just prepare and cut out the hearts properly. I know it's frozen and it's going to be difficult, but that's still something I'm pretty sure he can
Well,
do.
we only need 1 heart, don't we?
Do you
Yeah,
have-
and one life. That's why I thought that it needed the fox. But you know, whatever. Just go ahead.
Do you have a
And
source of heat to thaw it out?
Let's make a fire.
I can give it a big hug. I don't have source of heat.
Can we still get into the
Wait,
house?
are they alive yet frozen? Can I take a look and see if that's the case?
You don't need to roll. You're certain they're not alive.
Okay, good. Okay.
I
None Cairo.
Ava makes a good point. She was cooking inside, and there is a fire inside.
Ava, would you like to try to open the door?
I would.
Yeah, door opens up.
Okay.
All right. Well, here we go. All right, let's go. Jeez, thank you, Ava.
You step inside the door. Fine. You're now in our kitchen.
I'll bring the frozen
While
box
they're doing
and
that, can I snoop around the kitchen and see if there's anything?
pieces.
Give me an investigation check.
Make it down there.
15.
It's okay. I don't-
Okay. So you look around. You find two things. On her cutting block where she was preparing things, you find a tooth. It looks familiar.
Missed that on the way in.
Can I try to identify what type of tooth this is with medicine or nature?
Yeah. You also find on like a group of cookbooks, and a lot of them seem just like you open up a few and they seem that's not what you want. But there is a book.
Vegan cannibalism.
Yeah,
I don't know, a lot of meat around here.
You do find
How to feed your plants.
a book. It looks different than some of the others.
Meals for displaced.
On the spine, it says written by Morty Pennam. The title of the book is called Potions. Potions of Peculiarity and Practice, Volume 1.
That title is so stupid it makes you sound funny when you see it.
You're mutilating a fox right now.
I'm already done. I think it's finished. I do this all the time. It's so easy.
You don't have a source of heat yet, so you can't do anything with the fox until it's thawed out, because otherwise you'd just be jabbing at a rock.
There's a fire in the kitchen, isn't there?
Yeah, so I just want to say where you guys are. So so what'd you roll on your medicine or nature?
For me?
That was an 8 for medicine.
It doesn't look particularly sharp. It's comparable to the last digit of your pinky. That's all you can really get.
I hand it to Cal because he's a collector of weird things.
I'm outside though. Are you coming out to give it to me?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Cool.
you go inside to use the
Cool.
fire.
Yeah.
Okay, so over the next 10-ish minutes, you thaw out this however many foxes you're trying. You prepare them. You carefully cut out a heart or as many as you want. Basically, you finish what you're trying to do in basically the course of 10 minutes.
Okay, so I have the 3 hearts and I bring them out, and they're prepared and wrapped in some kind of paper or something I can grab. And I go, okay, this is what I have them here. Were the foxes in a state where, like, if a hunter had found them, he could use the parts? So if there were, I would have also prepared some meat. Like
they
some
were
jerky and stuff
complete. They looked like they're a dog that would fall over, straight legs, wide-eyed.
Okay.
They look like they were shocked out of whatever they were doing.
I was trying to be quick, but I also wanted to let nothing go to waste, so we can get back to that later. But bring over the hearts and just look at everyone like, do you think possibly putting it in that spot is not a good idea? I think it's...
No,
okay, I do
try
it! And I try it,
Well,
I try it.
before he does it, I want to mess with Dirty a little bit and be like, so, has anybody tried the front door?
Oh, god damn it! And I run for the front door.
Okay.
Like, full speed running at the front door.
Okay, so everyone else thinks like, oh yeah, that's a good idea, and you guys start heading that direction. Dirty, with his speed of crazy eagle aspect, dash to the front door. You open it up. It opens up.
I step out. Oh, god damn it! Oh, chills.
This
Do
is
I
a
have it?
really neat spell, guys. I really like this one. Okay.
You just hear a cow from the courtyard. Didn't need levitate for that one.
Lapis gives who a pointed look?
Alistair.
Okay.
So,
Roll
Alistair,
for headache.
How did you end up here?
Well, I told you that like the different magical items, they play music to me. That's how I know they're magic. And
Right.
I heard the magic coming from this building, and I went and knocked on the front door. And next thing I knew, I was asleep on the floor and hanging in a tree.
That's like every Monday, isn't it?
Yeah, well, a little bit too wasted, and everybody fucking makes stories.
Does this happen often to you? Like if we bring you with us, because obviously you're a danger to yourself, are you going to put anyone else in danger for like wandering off?
Only danger to myself. I only wanted to know the source of the music.
Okay. I'm totally cool with it,
I got the magic in
but I mean, you can see the others are a little skittish at times, and you know they might not understand. I get it.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah.
But you got to be careful. Just keep, if you see something and you're starting to jam out a little bit. Is that a thing? Is that a word? I don't know. It's if I really felt in the moment with that word. If you're really feeling the music, just let someone know.
Okay.
We'll congregate.
Yeah.
Just don't run head first into a door. You know what I'm saying? Metaphorically speaking. Metaphorically speaking, of
that's
course.
what the swords are for, though, right? Like.
So, what's up with that ring?
It's a pretty cool ring. Do you really want to know?
I mean, technically, it's mine. So.
That's true. That's true.
Technically.
I'll hand him back the ring. You can summon literally any simple weapon you want with this ring, or any tool. And
does it destroy the ring?
No. And you know how to use it automatically, like you've known it all along your whole life.
So, like, if I put this on, I don't have to take anything else off?
You have to get to know how to use the ring a little bit.
Okay.
It takes a little bit to get with it, but
Okay.
I mean,
Level 4 has 17 attunement slots.
I can play the lute, man. You can summon some drones, and we can just like jam out, man.
That's what I'm talking. I don't want to get ahead of myself and tell you where I'm from.
Okay,
but
and then when the crowd gets a little rowdy on us, you can just be like, down, and pull out a baton and just whack somebody instead of the drones. It's really cool.
I did play the drums one time and I got beat into an inch of my life, but I mean there's always room for a second time, I think.
Well, I mean, maybe it just wasn't the right crowd. We can try again. Don't worry.
Okay.
I'll hand him the ring, and I actually
don't tell anyone. I want maybe if it helps one of them, I'll just slide it into their pocket sometime.
Yeah. Okay. So this is the wearer of the ring can use a bonus action to summon any simple weapon or tool that fits into a single hand. The wearer gains proficiency in the summoned weapon or tool. Only one item can be summoned at a time. Or tool.
These tools, bro.
That's why I said drums or whatever, because technically it's a tool.
Unlimited these tools with proficiency.
+1 to hit and +1 force damage, and the weapons are considered magical. You can use a free action to unsummon and summon the item.
Wait, did you say any weapon or simple weapon?
Any simple weapon.
Son of the bitch, nobody like great weapon. God damn it. Stupid chicken can't be weapon. Okay, I mean
out of character, Ava, are your weapons simple? Is your weapon simple?
I have a short sword, which I think is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good to know.
And then my crossbow, which is not.
Okay, so I'd like to say I made it back to the tree and got a little excited about the conversation of music. By the way, you guys probably noticed that. I don't know if you remember meeting how you met. Anyway, okay.
How red is his forehead from hitting that barrier?
I ran it at full speed. I'm pretty fast.
It's probably a little red. But he's been hitting his head on a few things. So
you'll get used to him.
Either way, you're pretty sure it's from him running into that one. So Dota, you go back to the trunk of the tree.
Yeah. Okay, so back to the trunk of the tree. Dury's looking a little worn out. Like if you take a close look at him, you notice he's got like a lot of animal totems on him, and they're very well prepared. And so that's why he wanted to prepare the hearts in the way that he did. And this place is really messing with his mind. He's having a hard time keeping his goofy veneer, I guess is a nice way of saying it. That run at the door, you may have noticed that it was slightly in panic, not in glee. Like it's.
In fact, give me a wisdom saving throw.
Will do.
And incoming mental breakdown.
Ooh. Well, I rolled a 19, so 20.
So yeah, you're keeping your composure. You're white knuckling it, but you're still holding yourself together. You're
so-
definitely not happy, but you're not like breaking down. You're not gonna have a hard time using things you're familiar with.
Okay. I'll try to use one of the hearts on the tree in the same spot. You guys don't see other spot I should put this before I use it, yes? I mean, we have 3 tries, 3 hearts, but I just want to not waste them on this corruption.
Did you put one in?
No, I'm asking.
Just
if
kind
you
of
think
took
I
off
should-
to the door.
Okay,
Yeah.
I just put it in. just to see how it goes.
Dury, you took it out.
So you put it into the place where this ichor is flowing into this knot in the tree. You put it in. It's and the tree seems to spit outward. Give me a dexterity saving throw from Duri and anyone who might be standing close by. You guys would know where you're standing.
Dexterity saving throw.
7.
First dice roll.
Oh.
9.
If I had real dice by now, maybe possibly do better.
This only spits out about 10 feet. So if you're not really close to Duri, like watching what he's doing, then you wouldn't have to do this.
Oh, okay. I'm probably like 5 feet away.
Lapis was right up there, so it was
Okay.
fine.
So anyone who did not beat a 12.
Rolled a 13.
So, Lapis and Duri, as this ichor hits your skin actually turns like gray and it hurts. It doesn't burn as much as like it feels like the strength out of it's like hitting your funny bone, but every single spot where this touches and it hurts. You suffered 12 points of necrotic damage as it hits your skin.
Damn, I was hoping it would be
Oh.
acid.
And Cal, you'd suffer 6 points of as it just manages to catch part of your robe and it hits on your shoulder. Oh, that feels unhappy and just death.
Dang, man, that looks like that
I use
hurts.
some healing light. on
Goddamn
myself.
son of a bitch!
Keep in mind, this is the same substance that you put into your dagger.
Ooh.
And you see now it's starting to like drip out of your dagger on your belt in a very unsafe way. Like this was not meant for your dagger.
The dagger just constantly drips.
No, like out the snake's mouth, like
Oh,
it would if you were to put water in there. The dagger did not absorb this at all, and it doesn't seem to like
oh, it didn't at all. Okay, then I'll dump it out. I'll turn
Okay.
the dagger over and I'll dump it out.
Okay. So it slowly flows out. You're going to be doing that for a minute or so.
So when it popped, did we notice anything change in the
No,
area?
it seemed like the tree was unhappy. Like it was a reaction, like a sneeze.
Put more hearts in, Duriakis.
No, I will not. It's not going to work. Maybe you want to check door, but I don't
Maybe
think
if we
it's a good
kill the
plan.
tree, though, the magic will go away.
Does anyone have anything to try to dispel it?
Yes, and I cast Dispel Magic on it. So you see Cal just you look like a really like yeah, well
That's a
I
good
mean,
that's a good idea.
I've never done this before that you know of. And he thinks back to like the Displacer Beast or whatever that thing was that he like totally failed on and then hid in the house. And I'll put my hand up to it and I would assume you see like some sort of like purplish like wispy flame come off towards the tree.
Okay. So roll me an ability check based on your spellcasting ability modifier. I think it's wisdom.
Is there any
No,
way I can
what-
help them with this?
This is your racial, correct?
Yes.
So what is your racial? Is it intelligence?
Choose one creature, any spell, third, blah, blah. The DC equals 10 plus the spell's level.
So that's gonna be the spell,
Um,
but it's actually gonna be in the your feat. I can pull it up.
Oh,
Your feat will tell you what your ability modifier is for those spells.
charisma.
It is charisma.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so basically roll an ability check, roll your d20, and add your charisma to it.
Does proficiency get added to that?
Don't
I
think so.
don't know. Well, if not, it's an 8. I don't know if Alistair was trying to help or
Yeah,
not.
just your ability, just ability check, no proficiency.
Okay. I rolled a
8.
7 plus 1.
So See the light? It's kind of like this. The wisp in the flame just kind of crystallizes and shatters and falls to the ground. Didn't seem to work.
No, I don't. No, I don't. I don't think that's it. I'm pretty
almost
powerful.
happy that didn't work.
I'm pretty powerful, so we would know. We would know if that was how to do it.
Can I tell that he failed? Like he just failed the spell.
Anyone who's familiar with magic knows instantly that it failed.
Okay, so the whole room except for
So
Dory.
the
Dory's
music-
like, wow, you're so powerful.
Everyone was staring intently. It's not like a sleight of hand thing. Everyone was watching him. And then if you know magic, you know when something works versus it was shut down by another source of
Lapis
magic.
is just staring at Kel like.
As in my head, like that was the visualization. Like,
Yeah, I figured that's like the musical I heard from the failed spell. I'm like, oh, that's yeah.
I think this tree is connected to the entire world somehow because this is a powerful tree.
Derry, can you cut down the tree?
I'm afraid this acid will go everywhere. Do you have maybe? Oh my god.
Gift a heart upon the tree. The sacrifice will set you free. It's
I love
simple.
you, tree, and I give Tree a big hug.
Okay.
Hug it where there's no black stuff.
I'm not
dodging
touching the
the-
black stuff. Oh yeah, I'm
Okay,
definitely
so
gonna
you're
dodge
like-
the black stuff. I'm not retarded. I'm just gonna.
Okay.
I give you love.
So what are you guys doing?
Go check the door right now. Well, I don't think anything happened. Okay, I'm sad.
Oh my god. Is there... Okay, so we checked the little kitty. We checked the wolves. We didn't check the hag, right? I'll drag the hag's body over.
Wait, yeah, you did say the blood was flowing from the hag into the tree, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And as you go over to grab, it looks like her body is like melting. Like the skin is like
melting.
it's like emptying out, and like out of the orifices and the stab wounds, it's just she's deflating, and this black substance is flowing out of her into the tree.
I'll like try to help him move it over there.
It's not very heavy at this point, as it's very like it's the deflated balloon at this point.
Yeah,
So
it's
where are you
more
guys gonna
so.
drag it? As you walk through the brambles, you guys take, because you have to walk all the way over and all the way back, you take 4 points of piercing damage as the thorns catch on your skin.
Tight.
And then as you pull it back, you take another 4 points of piercing damage.
Fuck! Damn it! We should have
Okay.
just cut these down. What the hell?
Yes.
I can say on the way back, you go a little slower and you swipe them. You just cut them down in your way. I can say you do that.
Okay. So
Is it
can I get
possible
those
that-
4 hit points back?
The first 4 you gone. The second 4 you can say you're back
Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
because you took your time to cut them out.
Is it possible we just need to stop this stuff from going into the tree? You guys, I don't know. Okay, I'm not good with puzzles. You found me out. Help.
No, that's a good point. She also could have been lying about what to do.
I mean, she giggled at the end. That's the only part of the
can I
puzzle I
make-
remember.
Would it be possible, Daniel, to make a check into the rhyme to see if like I can deduct anything from it?
So what kind of check are you proposing?
I want to like if there's
Are you like
Maybe-
insight checking her?
yeah, well no, like a well yeah, I guess, but like to maybe have a better idea of what she means by the heart, or if she like means where that heart could be coming from.
That
Like a
still sounds like maybe an insight check. You can surely defend another type of check if you want to propose something.
I don't really know what else it would be, so I'll do an insight check.
Because it played over half an hour at this point, thinking back now would be a disadvantage. You could use your background dice to even that out if you would like. For anyone
That's okay, I'll-
listening for the first time, we've implemented, while he's rolling his dice, we've implemented a mechanic called background dice. It's a way of getting you advantage on ability checks, and a way of using that moment to share a moment of a character's backstory. So you would say, I've had proficiency in solving riddles because of a background of such and such. So it sounds like you rolled a straight roll there, Cal.
No, I rolled at disadvantage. I rolled a 16 and an 18.
Okay.
Plus 2, so an 18 with the lower
Okay.
roll.
Okay. 18. So look at as you just close your eyes and focus for a second. You're gonna roll back in your head, listening to the words. It sounds like she meant, for whatever reason or for whatever purpose, she wanted to guarantee that she had this fresh heart from to if anyone came in and disrupted what she was doing. If they came in and tried to steal her stuff or kill her or whatever, she wanted a heart to be given to this tree for some reason from a person, from a sentient creature, so that she could use for whatever this spell was made for.
Does
so
it
her essence is flowing into this tree, and she wants a heart to be put into this tree.
does it seem like she's already at the point where her heart, like, if I thinking on that, would I think if I was to cut her heart out and give it to the tree that it's too late, or that it may work?
Her skin is a flappy bag of balloon. Like, she's empty. Whatever's inside of her is flowing back down to this tree. You can kind of piece together between rolling over in head and what Lapis said. It seems like a way of bringing herself back if she dies.
Is that essence already all up in the tree?
Most of it at this point. Like, there's
so
a little bit of it's.
I'll turn to the group. I'm assuming everyone's kind of regathered back. Are you guys still in the house?
Let me try something stupid.
No, I came out.
Okay, so definitely thinking about what she said. We need something alive. So we either need to look around and
Or
see
something
if we
freshly
can
alive.
find
the assumption
something.
something's going to die.
If we can find a fresh heart, that's what we need. Did you guys look everywhere you could in the house?
Oh, that is a good idea. Possibly before that, though, you had the idea, Lapis? What was it?
Oh yeah, I was gonna try something stupid.
Hmm.
There is
Don't
a
kill
opening
yourself.
into the tree, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I want to use create water and throw 10 gallons of water into that opening
Okay.
to try to force out the essence and stuff.
Where are you standing when you do this?
As far
Right
away
in-
as I can.
I run to the wall.
It has a range of 30 feet, so I am
10
30 feet
gallons of
away.
Actually, I'm going in the
Flesh
house
eating.
again where I hid before.
Yeah, I'm following Kyle.
So as you create this water, the trunk of the tree seems to swell a little bit,
Oh, shit.
and then another large sneeze. Luckily, you stood far enough back, but now the grass is now you can see exactly the cone where this gets spit out, and that grass is dying and turning gray and broken. It spat some black stuff out, but it already had black stuff in it whenever Cal cut the tree. So what you got out, it might have worked for your purpose.
All right, help me look in the house, guys. We need to do a thorough search. Are there any trap doors? Do you guys see any doors? Are there any stairs that go up to another
Let's see
level?
if we can find if she had a pet.
This is a well, she did have a pet. This is a one-story house. Most of it you have already seen. Her at the entryway, place where she slept, place where she prepared food, and then the area that leads out to the back. Lapis has already looked around in the kitchen and seemed to find something. By the way, did you take that book? Or did you leave it on the counter?
I put the book in my bag.
Okay.
You said she has a bedroom? Is that what you said?
Well, it was more like, because if you live by yourself, are you gonna like have a bedroom separate from what you? She sleeps in a place similar where close by her the fireplace in the front.
apartment.
Yeah, kind of. It's a studio cabin.
I don't see any like trap doors. Can I look for like maybe anything under?
You can. Lapis, when you walked in, Lapis pointed out where she found in the kitchen, so she kind of like already looked at. You can see the same scene she pointed out. No other area of the house has been looked at yet.
Alistair, help me. Alistair and I will take this side of the house, and we'll take like the side kind of closer to the back door, like the left side of the house. You guys look in the other section, try and find any scrape marks on the ground, any maybe like carpets that are covering it. Take them out. Anything. Try and look for any kind of extra space that she might be hiding something.
I'll look
and
around.
and I'll do an investigation check. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
If it's investigation, I want to aid someone. If it's perception, I want to look around.
You guys are looking for specific things. This is investigation.
Oh,
Alistair, do you want to roll separately,
On the other side of the room.
or do you want me to roll?
I'll look on the other side then.
Okay, with
I'm
advantage
with Ava.
from Lapis aiding.
You know, I think I'll let you handle this one, man. I really believe in you. I put my hand on his shoulders, like, you can get us out of here. You look like the smart one in the group.
Oh,
I'll
I'm
give
gonna
him
cast
bardic
guidance
inspirations.
on
Hey.
I feel like you're being kinda.
Ava.
I feel really good all of a sudden.
I'm giving Ava
Natural
guidance.
20, boys.
Hells yeah.
Natural 20.
Hey. Plus what?
Guidance, do I roll
2.
advantage on the D4?
22.
It's a plus. No, just a D4.
Okay.
Not going to use your inspiration
roll
then, I
the-
take it?
Should I use the inspiration?
Oh! Nat 20
So
plus
natural.
2.
Jesus.
Okay,
I'm just gonna roll some dice.
All the
I'm
things.
just- I don't have a
there's
thing.
Everyone on
nothing
separate
in
sides of the house. Yo, high five.
Okay, so
Woo.
so just in the order that they came up. Cal, what side of the house are you looking at?
I like
Towards
the side
the garden?
opposite of the kitchen. Yeah.
So away from the garden. The kitchen's right next to the garden.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, away from the garden.
Okay. So you look through. You notice things are kept very, very tidy. You find some pieces of hair, human hair, in the fireplace in the living room. There's 2 separate fireplaces that go up in the same chimney in this house. One's kitchen, one's the fire. Kind of disturbs you. You keep on looking. You find a place where she's kept like knickknacks, things of value underneath her bed. You found roughly 50 gold worth of coins, and two common looking gems, a ruby and an emerald, worth about 100 gold each.
Okay. But no extra storage.
She keeps things tidy, and it seems like anything secret, she has a place for that.
Just
Which
stand
you
up a
guys-
little confused and look at Cal. I was like, man, dude, I could have sworn I saw a chicken running around here somewhere when we were fighting. I have no idea what happened to it, but that was the last living thing I saw alive that I thought was hers.
Does this hair sound like anything to you?
No.
Oh, yeah, that's weird. Okay.
Wait, Chickpea was never out, right? So, like, he's not talking about Chickpea.
I think he might have got confused because
Chickpea
Chickpea
was out at first, and then you put it.
He was always a javelin. It was always
Oh.
a javelin. He
For a
established that
while,
before he
yeah,
walked
yeah.
in.
What about you
He
guys?
was.
You guys find anything over there?
Did we find anything?
You looked over things, and you guys were again looking through the kitchen just to double check because that's the only place left. You found all the same things. You found a very nice looking butcher's knife, very sharp, kept very well. It looked like it might be made out of a little bit better material. Might be able to be of some worth. Looking around the where
bag.
so expensive looking butcher's knife. And you found the same cookbooks, some grisly images in there, and how to flay and dismember and cook various types of woodland beasts.
I just said that in the fire.
Okay. And Ava, you find because just looking past the pot, you find these 3 little burnt tiny objects, and you kind of grab them and you turn around. Those were children's toes. You just grabbed as they fell out of whatever she was cooking, and they fell to the back of the fireplace. Unfortunately, you guys have
we did not eat any of that.
Why did you scream? What was that?
We didn't eat any of it, right?
No, we didn't.
I don't
It's
remember. Okay,
not
good.
a heart, so not important. We didn't find anything over here.
And you guys gain confidence that you have picked over this small piece of land very thoroughly. You have found every ounce of any clue or object or useful item you could possibly have found.
This is. Are you including the garden in that description?
You guys are pretty sure. You guys have been looking everywhere. I can say you guys feel confident about your abilities to find things.
We can't find a heart. Can anybody do I know nature magic decently well?
Do you know nature magic recently? Well,
Well, that's why I'm asking.
Do you have proficiency in nature?
I mean, technically, I have proficiency in everything. So I'm a jack of all trades.
Yeah.
Can we just burn the tree down?
I mean, I'm pretty good with nature. If you have question, maybe you can ask me.
Is there any way to summon a squirrel to stick on there that's living?
Oh boy, I walk
Well,
away.
it wants a human heart, like humanoid, right?
Let's play some music. Eventually, somebody has to walk by. We'll bring them in, feed them. All right.
No, this is bad.
They go to sleep. We stab, take their heart out. We're done. Free. Easy.
Callum, do you think you could dispel the field itself instead of dispelling whatever's on the tree?
I'll put it this way, out of character. You're looking at me, and I look fucking rough. Like I need medical attention. I have one eye open.
I'm gonna use my healing light on you.
Found some gold over here.
You got 2 health back.
Here's some gold, by the way.
Okay, hold on. Here, I'll cast my last level 2 spell.
Hold on, I can cast Cure Wounds if you.
So,
I have some spell slots left.
So,
right,
as you finish your statement,
I can only
Lapis,
cast it once a day, though.
Lapis, she holds her hand out, and this warm blue light feels like warm water flushes over you. You gain 2 hit points. How much do you roll, Ava?
Good question.
I don't know if you guys want to heal me. Maybe I should just cut my heart out. No, nobody's gonna say no. I mean, that's pretty fucked up.
You get 8.
We're all
You
debating
get an
it.
additional 8 hit points.
Yeah,
We
that's
couldn't
my
hear you,
answer.
Lapis. You're muted.
Thank
Sorry.
you.
I said you're a friend. We wouldn't do that to you, but we don't know Alistair that well.
I will kill you.
Okay. I'm gonna walk back out into the garden and look at that cat dog thing. Does it
Okay.
definitely look like it no way could get a heart out of it? Can I roll an animal handling check on it? Or
you can, but unfortunately, whenever Lapis went through it, she wasn't too careful with the 7, I believe, and whatever was in there is kind of torn apart.
okay. What about those flower things that had dragons in them or something?
There was bushes that their leaves looked like dragon scales. They're bushes.
Okay. I'm trying to remember
That's-
everything
that's
that
fine.
was in the garden and
It's still currently up on Roll20 if you want to look.
well, the only other thing was there was that little half swampy little portion that had the cattails in it, right?
Yes, and they've already been picked over by Dirty.
I tried to use the heart, the cattail heart already, and it didn't work.
Should I go back to the shed and look in the shed again?
Ava picked over the shed very thoroughly.
We never did put the
Okay,
body up against the tree to
La-
see if we could get it all sucked in there.
Yeah, go ahead and put the body up against the tree. We're missing something here.
Lapis kind of feels hopeless, so she's gonna sit down and take out her seaweed book and just open it and see if anything's there.
Okay, roll a wisdom check.
I'm gonna take out my javelin at the same time and start doing a rain dance. Talk to animals.
That is 15.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay. All right. So you flip it open. You get calming words. They're not extremely clear. They're what's the word? Kind of vague. But they're comforting. They make you feel a little better. And it does get say like cliches like this isn't the end of your road. You're meant for greater things than this. So you feel better, but it doesn't give you a direction. Like it doesn't give you any ideas of how to solve this situation.
I was there all along. Those footsteps were me carrying you.
Can we try something?
I believe Duri is well. I guess that's gonna take 10
okay.
minutes.
Yeah. Can we?
Are you
place-
attuned to Chickpea?
Yeah. So can I talk to her without?
You can't get complicated messages back and forth, but part of the attunement magic is you can basic communication, like single word type of.
Oh no, I'm gonna wait until I can like fully talk to her then.
Okay.
I'll
All
wait
right.
for
So
10
you
minutes.
started a 10-minute dance. Cal, what were you gonna do? This is one of my favorite puzzles ever. I've been trying to hold it inside.
Should we just leave everything that we took from her and just see if we can leave?
I'm totally okay with that. I don't want any of her shit.
I mean, if it'll
Yes.
get us all out of here
Wait,
alive.
Let's all leave it. Go out, kill a squirrel or something, and then come back, put it in the tree, and then try to take this.
I have idea. We leave it in a bag, tied with rope. We walk outside with just rope. We not take her stuff. Okay. We just have rope.
You're saying this as you're like.
And then
I open the bag, and then like.
and then we just pull rope. Yeah, put everything in that we found here. If you really want.
Put it
We
all in the
walk
bag
outside.
of Colding.
No.
So you guys
not
put all
magic
of
bag.
the possessions you found into
Yes.
the bag of colding.
Yes.
Yeah.
Will everything like,
Was the
be
bag of
okay in
holding
there?
something you
All
found
of
here?
these?
That's right, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, that's fine. I tie rope to end of bag of holding, and I try to without
Our own
touch.
rope.
Yes, our own rope. I open door and I try to throw rope out of door. Just throw rope, like other end of rope out
Just
of
the
door.
rope.
Just the
Yeah,
other end of
rope.
rope.
Rope goes out fine.
Okay. And now I say to myself, think I am rope. Think I am rope. And then I try to walk out. Oh, son of a! Why is it always me every time?
At this point, that's a point of bludgeoning damage because they're
That was
starting to
worth
become a
it.
welt on your forehead.
Oh god damn.
Totally worth it.
Interesting. Didn't you say that you are a natural hunter, or you guys are hunters? Like,
Let's kill something out in the woods.
We
Can
took
get out.
everything into the house, right? Everything's in the house.
I mean, there's things left. There's like chairs and utensils. I don't know how
Okay.
much you want to pilfer.
I just want to point into the garden and fucking shoot off a little detect magic ray.
In
See
what
if-
in the garden? I just want to specify. So, what object are you shooting at?
I'll center it on the tree,
Okay.
or maybe the back side of the tree.
Okay, so you hit the tree, and where before there was like a lot of live things, like this is a bright beacon. You now see you're not as distracted because a lot of the magic that's keeping this place alive has died down with the witch. You hit the tree, and you see this aura spread out from the tree to the top and the barrier. Whatever's keeping you guys in here seems to be centered about this tree. This curse is part of this tree.
Fuck,
hey,
guys, we have to do something about this tree. It's preventing us from leaving.
do you think it goes underground? Could we dig a hole?
Lapis stands very far away and then shoots it with Eldritch Blast.
The tree?
Yes.
Okay, give me a roll to hit. So while Alistair's, formulating this plan, a very frustrated Lapis just...
18.
Oh yeah, you hit it. Go ahead and roll for damage.
And I'm putting on the ring, Daniel,
Okay,
next
Which
to my
ring?
other two.
which ring?
12 damage.
The ring that Alistair gave back to me.
Okay, so just curious, how many rings is this?
I have my signet ring
Okay.
that nobody knows about because nobody's
Okay.
asked. And then
I mean, you
have
just say a number if you want to keep it a
3.
secret.
3.
3?
I have 3 rings.
Who has the ring that came from the Orc's cave?
I gave that to. I didn't take that at all. I think Ava has it. Right?
Okay, we'll figure that out later. No, that's fine.
Don't know.
What ring? What ring?
It was the ring of drowning.
I have that.
Okay,
I
are you
totally forgot about that. 100% totally forgot about that. I
Okay,
didn't
so
even add it
that's
to
on a
mine.
chain next to your signet ring around your neck. Don't forget about that.
Tight.
So how much damage did you roll, Lapis? I apologize.
12.
12. Okay, a huge chunk of this tree is blown out, and it just sprays. You see kind of like some of the ichor inside. It's not really leaking out. A little bit of it's dripping, but it's like holding together. It's still standing, but there's a chunk of this tree missing.
Do we know that it did necrotic damage earlier, or can I roll like an Arcana check to figure out what?
I'm gonna say that you got an idea. It didn't seem like a natural type of substance.
Did that help, Lapis?
I want to
Does
take
it-
a rest. And then she just
I'm-
sits down.
It's not safe here. Okay. All right. No, you're doing good.
I mean, if you're going to
Um,
start with the
I
tree,
want
we
to
might
get
as well
my
finish
spell
it.
slots back and get a radiant spell to hit it with. Actually, I think I have a radiant spell. I'm going to do Sacred Flame on the tree.
Okay, go ahead and roll to hit.
Burn it down.
It
Burn
is
that
actually a
motherfucker.
dexterity save, so
Oh well,
Trees
things that
don't move
can't-
a lot.
Yeah, it fails. Go ahead and roll damage.
I did one whole radiant.
I really wanted to
damage.
see you roll a die.
Like there, some flames start burning at the top of the leaves. It's not very persistent because unfortunately, you just didn't center the beam about the tree.
Dury, you speak to animals and shit. Can you just talk to the tree?
You can try again if you like. At this point, I'd imagine Dury finishes his dance with talking to animals.
Okay, so chickpea is now chicken. The javelin has been chicken.
Okay, so for the first
take her.
time, Chickpea is now aware of where she is because she's not very aware of things whenever she's a weapon.
Okay,
She hits the ground. Her eyes go wide.
be very careful. This place is bad.
Why'd you bring me back here? And like hides next to your feet.
Oh, we just have to put the chickpea in
This
the tree.
chicken is freaking
I'm the only-
out.
I'm the only one who hears what she says, right?
Oh, true.
Yeah, you're the one who hears what she says. But this is a fucking scared chicken. Like
Okay,
this is
so
a
I-
chicken.
I want to do like an animal handling and just pet her and be like, it's okay. I need your help. to
Okay,
get out
yeah,
of here."
give me a check with disadvantage because she seems scared for her life.
Okay.
Was that chicken just a stick?
Yeah, you'll get used to it.
You won't get used to it.
This
Don't
is so
touch it.
weird.
Don't touch it.
It will peck you and it hurts a lot.
I did not hear what you said if you said something.
No, sorry, I was talking to myself.
worries.
So I rolled pretty well. I rolled an 18 and a 16, so I have a +3, so that's 19.
Okay, so after a second of you just petting her and picking her up, it seemed to be like the picking her up seemed to help her. So she's not directly touching any of this stuff. So she seems calmer.
Okay, Chickpea, I'm very sorry that you're here. I did not know you've been here before, but we are trapped in this place. This tree wants a heart. We don't have heart. We can't kill somebody to give it. What do you know about this place? You were here before. Please tell me everything. Everything.
Where's the witch?
She's dead. We turned her into muck. That's what's left of her body right there.
She seems
she-
to calm a little more down after you.
Witch is dead. The beast is dead. Most everything is dead. This place is very corrupted. I don't want to be here any longer. But there is barrier.
She cursed me. She said I was her masterpiece.
Oh my god. Oh shit.
Can we leave?
I mean, you can try to leave. I don't know if we can. I go to the door and I open the door and I say, "Can you walk out?" Does it let you?
She
Be careful.
walks right out and just kind of looks around.
Son of
She's
a
outside.
bitch. It won't let us go out. So I try to walk out again, but lightly. And I just like push the barrier. No. I hand first.
Okay.
Hand first.
Okay, so yeah,
I go.
you reach this like a pane of glass, like a mime.
Okay. Now
Moral
Chickpea.
decision, Sean. One for the many. One for the many, Sean.
Chickpea, we are trapped. We can't get out.
I don't know. I didn't stay there long. She captured me, and she cursed me, and I didn't know anything about a tree. I
mean,
could
were
leave.
you always chicken before?
I'm a chicken.
Okay. Can you just stay close by? I don't want you to have to come back in here, but maybe stay close by.
Can I stay out here?
Yes, of course.
Okay.
But
And
I
she goes
want
and
to
hides in the bushes out front.
Wait, Chickpea, come back.
I can hear you.
Okay, good. I need you to tell me everything about this place. It is important so we can get out. Everything about the woman.
For the sake of my neck and my voice, I'm gonna
Nope,
say so.
nope.
She
We're role playing, Daniel. Okay.
That hurts my neck.
No, it's okay.
You know, not all chickens do that. I'm just saying.
She tells you she didn't stay in this location long. It was probably a little under a month. She was captured by this hag, tortured, and through like this very dark transmutation magic, she was cursed and became this object of like a powerful weapon from a chicken. This seems to be the most progressive thing that this creature, this hag, has been able to produce. And she seemed very upset whenever the chicken was running away and managed to get away. And it was only for the sake of a little girl finding her and being able to run quickly that she was even able to escape the witch.
Okay, so I'll definitely relay all this to everybody. Honestly, I don't know how we can use her to get out. I'm not sticking an animal in tree. Do not ask me. It is not happening.
Okay,
Second.
Lapis is gonna keep casting Sacred Flame since it's a cantrip on the tree.
Okay, so it's getting worn down and it starts burning away. Is anyone standing near it?
No.
I think we all learned our lesson.
After about 5 minutes, it's burning and withering, and then once the trunk starts to, you start hearing like these inhuman moans and cries of pain, and you see this like where you couldn't see anything before. It's like this purplish flicker to the outside of the garden and the house. And then the tree explodes. Pieces of the bark fly anywhere. Anyone who's in the garden at this point, tell me now.
I think we're all inside the house.
Okay,
I'm just sort of kind of looking
I can
up.
believe that.
Just like peeking through the doorway.
As this
Lapis
thing-
is casting it as far as away she can. and
Okay,
it's
yeah. So
range
you
of
guys are
60
just
feet.
hiding. This ichor spills out and just withers away anything it touches, and you hear that scream. The air is still. And at the base of this tree, it's just a stump that's slightly hollowed out. This ichor still oozing out. You see a withered humanoid figure in the fetal position.
Is it the witch? Is it the hag
it
trying
the
to come
witch?
back to life?
It's not formed into anything at this point.
Shoot a name
But,
up.
but whatever it is, it seems it's like starting to wither itself and fall
It's like-
apart.
Like
It'll turn your
Voldemort trying to
body.
come back to life?
Towards that, I'm thinking more the Mummy Returns. But yeah, it's withering back. This spell is broken.
Oh my god, let's get the hell out of here. Okay,
Lapis puts her hand
big
on
complicated
the
puzzle.
door.
Just blow it up. Son of a bitch.
I open up the door and I'm just like, after you, Dury.
Okay, I go. Full
All right, I
speed
need you to
again.
roll. I'm just kidding. You guys walk out fine.
Oh, what was that?
Okay.
Symbol?
We learned big lesson today. Don't use brain, blow shit up. Fucking
Agreed.
puzzle. Chickpea, we are
Oh,
free.
I'm gonna
Lapis
pick
looks
up
proud
the-
of herself.
I'll pick up the bag that we left on the ground and bring it out so we don't forget it.
Empty it
Hey,
out
that's
and
my
equip all the
I'm assuming
contents.
anything you guys grabbed, you took with you.
Okay.
I just throw it up in the air and let everything fall on me.
Things are handed back out to their understood owners.
Oh, I want to sleight of hand the cards back though.
Okay,
Why
who
don't you
had them?
just say, can I have the cards?
He had them. I gave them back
Oh.
to him.
Oh, I thought you just gave me the ring back.
I steal the
sleight of hand
cards from myself.
myself.
No, I gave Lapis the bag of coldine, and I gave you the deck and the ring back. So I need to delete this on my inventory.
Okay. You guys are now free. Chickpea, as soon as you walk out, though, runs back and perches herself on your shoulder.
Oh, hey, Chickpea, thank you. You are very good at helping us, actually. And I look at everybody else and go like, but I have idea. Can you be a crossbow? Please be a crossbow? Oh, wait, before I do that, are you okay staying in weapon form? Does it bother you? Like, what do you prefer? Doesn't bother you? Say it. Don't care.
I don't really notice when I'm a weapon or anything.
Okay, but if I have you in weapon form long time, you're not going to be sad, right? That is
Just
important
keep
to
me,
me.
just keep me safe. All right.
Oh yeah, of course. Okay, can you be a crossbow? I like them. That's a simple weapon.
I just want to double check in the description. I did not specify
Or it has to be-
melee. I don't think it did.
No, you said any simple weapon.
So a light crossbow is
1d8, I think.
I do believe. Yeah. Yep.
That's pretty dope because that's 1d8 plus 1d6 plus my dex.
So her feet drop down, her tail elongates, and one feather sticks up. And it seems to be where like her wings stretch out and then stretch back and hook onto this one feather, and her beak just flattens out as she turns into a light crossbow.
Oh my god! Okay, so I'm jumping and clapping. This is so cool. This is so cool. Does anybody have crossbow bolt?
Fuck.
Yeah, I hand him a bolt to test it
Oh
out.
my god! I want to try it. Please let me try it.
Wait. Shoot it at me.
I shoot it at him.
Okay, roll an attack.
And I just I'm posed like this, and I'm gonna
do
attempt
patient
to.
defense.
I'm gonna do some fucking monk shit.
All right. What is my attack? Dexterity.
I think I'm gonna do some monk shit.
Gonna try.
Bye.
Maybe we should sleep first.
It's only +2.
Nope, it's already in the air.
Yeah,
It's already
I'm
in the
like,
air.
Sorry, I don't have a.
Jerry!
It's 1d8
Jerry!
plus your dex.
shoot
save,
me,
right? Okay, so
Dex?
shoot me.
wait, is it dex or strength for the plus to hit for this? I forget. Dex. Okay,
Crossbow's
so
dex.
Dexterity.
16, 17, 18. Am I proficient with simple weapons? I think I am, right?
Yeah, as a barbarian you are.
So that's a 20.
20 to hit. This crossbow. So as you load this crossbow bolt in, you see the tip of it like grow a beak, and you shoot, and it comes flying right at him. So go ahead. It's 1d8 plus 1d6.
I rolled an 8.
You still have inspiration, by the way, if it matters.
I rolled an 8 and a 3. Plus
11 total.
what? Isn't there like plus the damage from that? It is dex, right?
Plus your dexterity. Yes.
Wait, am I rolling a 1d8 and a 1d6?
No, that's him.
Oh, he is. Oh, okay.
That was 13 points of damage.
Okay, and I roll. I'm trying to figure out what I roll. Do I roll a d20 or I roll a d10?
are you trying
I
to
can grab. I can look it up real quick. I'm not familiar with monks' ability to catch
Oh.
things.
A 1d10. A d10.
Okay. I think you add your dexterity to it. Maybe.
Is this a d10?
Yeah.
A D10 looks like a top. Yeah.
Okay.
Dreidel.
That's a 1.
Oh no.
Plus
in peace.
plus 7.
Okay,
so
so
that's-
you remove.
8. So I rolled an 8.
You deflected 8 points of that damage, right? If you're doing the ability,
Yeah.
I think you're
Yep.
supposed to do. So that's pretty good.
Yep.
You still take 5.
So as you go to grab it, you're used to bolts, crossbow bolts. This thing pushes through your hand like you wouldn't expect, and just, you take 5 points of damage.
Do it again. That wasn't. I'm not happy with that.
And as you pull it out,
Don't do it again.
the tip of it looks normal. The chicken beak has dispersed.
Did he say do it again?
He did say it.
Don't do it again.
I put my hand out for another crossbow bolt because she only gave me one.
No,
I
I
want
throw it
another
back at him. I throw it back at him.
I have no healing spells left.
Unfortunately, because I think if you fail, you no, I guess you can. So if you want to, you can throw it back in like a dart.
Oh no, I'm tossing it back to him.
Okay, so you have another bolt if you want to.
You don't look. You don't look
Do
like
it!
a friend.
I don't.
Okay,
think
do it
I've done
again.
This.
Do it
This
again.
is the last one.
I just sit on the ground and I have my bag out and I'm just like eating this. I'm
Oh, yeah,
like,
can
man,
we
I thought
finally-
I was the performer. Like, this
Is
is
that-
good.
Is that popcorn you're eating right there? Because I feel like it should be.
Anyone with food, feel free to take a short rest while these guys are beating the shit out of Cal.
Oh, yay!
Yes.
Short rest.
This is secretly to allow Duriakis to release his rage because Kalzastel, as a fighter, knows that he was almost pushed to the edge in there, being
He really
flipped
was.
around in the sky and running into the door. So although I'm like just like telling you to shoot me over and over again. I'm just letting him release his rage a little bit.
I rolled a 19.
That hits.
1d8 plus 1d6 plus dexterity. Whenever I made this item, I completely forgot crossbows or light crossbows were simple items.
It's pretty damn dope. I rolled really low though. I only rolled I rolled a 3 total damage plus dexterity is 5, so 5 damage. You can probably deflect that. I think your dexterity alone stops that, so you can actually catch
7
that.
plus 7. I rolled a 14.
Yeah, you catch it.
Yeah, this one, you're used to the flight pattern now. You catch it, and you see the bolt change back from a beak to a regular arrowhead or a bolt.
Oh my god, that's amazing, guys! I have to run to the washroom real quick. I'll be right back.
I want to throw it back, and I want to try and have it land in the crossbow.
Okay. Is this your key point?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Deflect missile attack.
Sure.
Muck stuff.
Hurt chickpea.
Are you ready?
It's 20
Yeah.
damage.
So I roll, and then I pass out. Cal passes out.
So Cal catches, throws, and falls over unconscious.
I'm gonna use cure the wounds on him since.
No, it's okay. It's okay. I'll just stay here for the next 8 hours or so.
What happened? What?
I'm not unconscious, by the way.
Okay, so this is more of exhaustion type of thing.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
I still
guess we're
healed him for
camping here for the
14.
night.
14? Holy cow. I'm back to max.
Right.
I was below half. And by the way, Daniel, when I was walking through those brambles, if I took those other 4 points of damage, I probably would have passed out. I would have gone unconscious.
You have like 3 hit points.
Yeah,
I
like,
was,
Like,
yeah,
overall?
I was at 4 hit points.
No, I'm talking like your max hit points. Like,
28.
yeah, like 12. Okay. Jesus.
I took a lot of damage. When we started today, I was at like 14 hit points when we started from the last battle.
The ranger with a D10. Oh man, 26. Oof.
Must be nice.
All right, so if you want to, you guys can just take a relaxing long rest. There are a few items, I believe, that you guys haven't figured out.
Long rest.
Yeah, I still have the
Oh.
witch's robes that I don't know if they're anything special.
Here,
Okay.
here. Well, I'll tell you. I'll use my last spell slot. Or no, I got 2 more left. I'll use one.
Okay.
Identify.
All right. These are it's a gardener's robe. You can't be imposed difficult terrain by any plants, and it gives you resistance to poison damage.
Ooh.
It is required to be attuned to.
Okay.
And I
I
want
think
to.
that's good for the ranger to have. For when she's scouting ahead.
Yeah. You said resistant to poison?
I'm going to drop it on your character. I
Okay.
was just saving myself time by saying it rather than having
Okay.
one of you read.
All right. Before I take my nap, because I'm tired from hanging in the tree all day, I got one more thing. You guys got anything else?
I think I'm
I
good.
don't know.
Remember, identify can also be cast as a ritual.
Yeah, but I really want to sleep, so you know.
Yeah, I want to just talk to Lapis, and I'll say, Lapis, by the way, and I'm like probably like I cooked some food for us or something like that. So if anyone wants to eat, they can eat before they fall asleep. We found this ring. I think you probably remember better than I do. But if you wear this, can you breathe underwater?
We
Does water
already
affect you?
tested this. It was still drowning me.
You still drowned?
Yeah, I've never drowned a day in my life. That sounds weird, but I can breathe water. But not
I think
hot water.
actually, if you think about it, none of us have drowned a day in our life. Anyways,
I was never at the risk of it.
Do you-
Summer.
do you think this would benefit you? I mean, you
I
pretty much
mean-
fly with this thing on.
I can take it, but
If you don't need it, I'll keep it. I just thought that maybe
I can just
you
throw it
might
in my
benefit.
bag, and then when we use it, need it, I can pull it out of the bag.
I mean, I could probably use it the most, to be honest, because I can hold my breath the longest. But I don't care. I don't.
Do you want
Can
it?
you?
Do you want it, Dury?
Is it
This
levitate or
Dury.
fly? Oh, you have to actually swim in the air. You have to like.
Dury, you could swim anywhere with this.
I mean,
Think
I
how
can
cool
already,
that is.
so-
Has anyone ever seen a flying, swimming dwarf before?
Yeah, 10 minutes ago when you put me in the air like a balloon and you wouldn't let me down. Son of-
Has anyone else seen a flying, swimming dwarf before?
Okay, I can.
I've
use
never
it
seen a
also.
dwarf before a few days ago, so no.
All right, I get it. Look, you guys can keep making fun of me for having all this stuff, and I'm just gonna like put it back in my pocket, and like I'm gonna go over to a tree and just eat by myself, and then I'm gonna fall asleep.
I wasn't
tree.
making fun of you. I was just being
I'm not
honest.
listening. Cal's not
I
listening anymore.
high five
This
Lapis.
is the first time I've ever seen a dwarf.
Dirty offers his hand out to you in a flat surface. Does Lapis recognize a high five?
No,
Put your hand up here. Do it. Do it. Put your hand up like this. Do it.
she just touches her hand to yours after you say
Like
that.
it's a very like friendly moment, just like
And as I'm walking away, you guys just hear, "Don't worry, I have the first watch."
Also, if we ever get a second watch, you'll want that one too. Okay.
So it is now late morning at this point.
Did we
No,
rest it,
it's-
right? Sorry, I missed a little bit of that because I was in the washroom. What happened when Cal caught the bolt?
Nothing. He caught it successfully, and he tried to throw it back at the. He tried to throw it back into and load in the crossbow, but he passed out right when it cost him threw it back.
Okay.
So I kind of just tossed it in your direction.
That's
So
cool.
there's
Do
a
and we get a rest now, right?
if you want to.
Yeah, we're camping out.
Right by this creepy hut.
Do we
Should
have
we be
to
like-
establish watches, or are we good?
Cal's
Um,
taking the first watch.
As you guys are there, you realize you guys haven't heard any crickets, birds, small animals. Things tend to stay away from this hut for one reason or the other.
Oh, I thought we were moving at least a little bit away from the hut before we came.
It seems
You
pretty
can.
safe to me. We just killed the worst thing in the area, I think.
Okay.
But don't worry, I'm gonna take the first watch anyways, just in case.
Cool. You're the man.
Alistair, why don't you take watch with me?
Ah.
Oh wait, no, you were
I-
really tired. No, you're
No,
really tired.
no, you said it now. I'll just like sit down and
You
play
said
my lute up against a tree, and I'll play Song of Rest during my first watch. Why not?
Can I
Okay.
join?
I wanna try and craft some drums from the ring, and I'll just play with them.
I pull out my viol and see if I can play along.
Lapis gets out her lyre and tries to
No
play
one is
too.
sleeping. Are you serious right
I'm
now?
asleep. I'm sleeping right now, or trying, because you're playing.
We're all
drums 10 feet
creepily
away from me.
We're all creepily hovering over you.
Sad.
We're
Go
just
to
gonna play a
sleep.
little song
play the
before we go
song.
to sleep.
So many
In your hand
instruments make you
appears-
sleepy.
Cal, in your hand appears the. Well, actually, you haven't attuned to that yet. So
Oh, I thought I had long enough. Okay, I'll just fall asleep.
okay,
Pissed.
and we'll say you've attuned to it by the time you wake up.
Okay.
So if you guys roll hit dice, you get 5 extra hit points.
Oh, cool.
Well, it's
Wait, if we're doing a
long
long rest, we replenish it all the way, right?
Yeah.
Oh, well then you know what?
But it's appreciated. Okay, am I able to
Music was
attune
really
to the
good.
gardener's robes while I'm sleeping?
I
Sure.
appreciated the
Okay.
5 hit points. I
I
feel
appreciate
well
the
rested to
music.
white noise. Are you playing like waterfall music on your mandolin,
What? It's a lute.
on your lute, on your wind instrument?
What? The lute's not a wind instrument. It's a stringed instrument. It's like.
Or
it's
that's what I meant. That's what I meant.
twice the-
String.
And I'm going to take this moment to now drop on your boons, or they're going to be in the package of feats for the sake of D&D Beyond.
We got feats.
Well, yeah,
the
from
things that this.
the werewolves from Suncap taught you.
You guys got all
Oh,
the
sweet.
So yours is on Ava.
So is it okay to go ahead and click the long rest button, or is this something we should
Yep.
wait and see
Yeah.
what
You
happens?
guys cycle through. Nothing comes to this part of the forest for obvious or not so obvious reasons.
When they're asleep and Ava and I are up, I'll like have like some small talk with her because we're really good at it.
Just the best.
Feel free to do that.
So, Ava, great job in there.
Don't think I did anything really. But thank you.
So I feel like I was gonna ask you something. How did you end up out here? Were you trying to go somewhere?
No, I was heading back to my town, and I kind of got sidetracked by all this.
Is there anything pressing you to go back there? I don't want you to feel like. I mean, I enjoy you come. I mean, you don't have to come with us, but I want you to come with us, but you know.
Yeah, I want to come with you guys.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, don't worry.
God, this is like Keyleth talking to Keyleth.
So, cool. Oh, I don't want to wake them up. So I know you use those swords and they look kind of like a little bit older. And this was a gift. So I don't know if you want this. So I have this ring that Alistair looked at, and it can create any kind of weapon or tool, which I think might really help me because then I won't have to break. And I'll look at the lockpicks that are from Mericles, and I'll say I won't have to use these, and I don't really want to use them. I'd rather keep them. I don't want to break them because they belong to a friend of mine. But I do have this dagger, and it's a magical dagger, and it might help you if something's ever up close to you. And if you stab somebody with it, it'll poison them. So it might be helpful. I mean, you can stick to the shadows pretty well, like I can. So it might be helpful. I don't know if that's interesting to you, but if we're gonna be sticking together, I want you to be safe, and those old shitty swords might not be very helpful.
All right. I mean, you don't have to take it out on my swords, but I
They
appreciate
look like shit. Sorry.
I mean, yeah, you're kind of right.
Okay.
Thank you.
Would you like this?
Yeah, it sounds kind of awesome. Thank you.
Okay. I'll give her the weeping blade.
Okay.
I
will drop that on you.
Cool. Drop
Make
it like
sure
it's
you
hot.
Make sure you delete that from your inventory, though.
I don't think I ever had it in my inventory.
Okay. Then I probably didn't make it yet.
So just to kind of let you know, we're gonna be, you kind of got the idea with what happened back at the village there, but I didn't really talk to everyone at length about it. But those guys, the guys in the purple robes, do you remember seeing the guy that pretended to be Nolan's brother?
Right. Yeah.
Where I come from, magic, or just this energy is everywhere. And it wasn't until I met my friends that I was with before and came into this small town called Thaywall that I found out that magic is not really looked down on, but it's not very common and it's a little taboo. And these guys are trying to almost monopolize it or make sure that they're the ones that hold all the power. So I just want you to know that, when we go to Allpost, it could be pretty dangerous, and there might be some times where I disappear, and sometimes I just tend to work alone. And if I ever do that, I just need you to make sure that everyone else doesn't do anything stupid. You seem like you have your head on your shoulders, so.
All right, I'll keep an eye on them. But it's dangerous sneaking off alone.
It's worked out so far. It's got me to where I am.
If that needs to happen, I'll keep an eye on everyone.
Okay. Cool. All right. Good talk. And I'll just like walk off to like another tree, like maybe like awkwardly close, just not say anything.
Just like turn around to the other side of the same tree.
Okay. Unless anyone else has anything else they wanted to do, you guys wake from your restful sleepish. It's pushing the late evening now because you slept during the day. Starting to get dark.
We're all
we
up
did
now.
not think this one through, did we?
We're all awake though.
Yeah.
I have something I'd like to do actually, if that's all right.
Yeah.
We have a fire going when we woke up.
Yeah, I have like some like porridge or like soup or something like that, just cooking. Jerky soup.
When you're finished, I'd like to use fire. So I'll wait till his soup is finished, then I'd like to use the fire to prepare the rest of the meat and everything from the 3 foxes, and
Okay.
do it in a bit of a ritual fashion. We get the sense that Dury is like relieving some stress from the current encounter, and just does some like animalistic totem shit. Mainly, I guess you'd say like he anything he's not using, so like bones and stuff like that, he like splays them out and in a ritualistic fashion, and like communes with nature, sits close to the fire, breathes in the smoke, closes his eyes, all that kind of crap. And then at the end of it, cleans up the actual fires and makes it so there's no chance for it to spread or cause a forest fire, all those little things that you do to keep a campfire clean. And then steps up and asks, like, how are we doing for food? I am quite low. I'm thinking maybe I go for a small hunt and take a look around and see how everyone's doing for food. I'm quite low, to be honest. Yeah, you can join me if you feel like you can keep up. I have to be quiet when I do these, but yes, if you want to hunt, you can come.
Okay.
And we go for. If you want to do a truncated version, that's fine, unless like we encounter something, or if you want to like roll for it. But because of my background feature, I have like 100% chance of finding food for us. So.
Which is useful because this part of the forest is not only picked pretty clean, but also like a dead zone for predators and prey.
Oh,
but you do manage to find like a stray deer that's wandered into the wrong spot. It's a little younger. Doesn't really know the territories of the forest yet.
No, was anyone's audio cutting out, or was that just mine?
Of what? I'm sorry.
Just yours.
It's just mine. There we go.
But you do find a an adolescent deer.
Okay. I'll hunt it down with Chickpea. Use that as my ranged weapon choice.
Yeah. So you, unless you want to go into detail, you manage to
yeah, no, that's fine.
come to an understanding with this deer, and you bring back whatever from it you would like.
Okay, so
Very
same
polite
thing.
Way to say murder. I like it.
So Lapis is with me, so I guess I'll explain to Lapis a little bit of what she sees, because at the end of the hunt and cleaning up everything, unless at any point in time she wants to interrupt, Dury steps out and pulls out a water skin and a razor and cleans up his 5 o'clock shadow and shaves his head again. And I don't know, you get the sense that it's important for him to do that after a hunt.
Well, if nobody has anything else that you're looking to do, I really would like to continue on to All Post. We're kind of running behind on when I wanted to get there. I feel like urgency is key.
Yes, I'm ready to go. I don't care about traveling at night. If everyone else is comfortable with it, I'm okay with it.
I should warn you all that the past day or so has been really weird, and don't be surprised if I seem a little different when we're in town talking to people.
What do you mean? I give him like a really weird close look. Like Dury seems to be back to his normal self.
And I'm wearing my mask again.
Oh,
I only took it off that one time, by the way, in the tent with Nolan.
Oh, so have you been wearing it the whole time? This whole time?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm staring at your mask.
Now keep in mind your mask and.
Oh wait, no, I'm
pelt-
sorry. We talked about this.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
I have the pelt. I have the pelt low, so it's like this.
Like a bro.
And the jowl sticks out a little bit, so it casts a shadow on your face.
Oh, Lapis is going to wrap herself up in that bear pelt and like pull it over her head so her face is also in shadows.
Okay.
What's the temperature like out here?
It's
Nighttime.
it's more moderate. It's like 40, 50, around there because it's at night. You guys have left the cold portions of the mountains behind you.
Okay. Dury is
Do we
always
have
dressed
lights?
the same, like just pants. That's it.
Preferably
Alistar.
torches.
We're gonna be going to a bigger city, a little bit more populated. Have you ever been to Allpost before?
Have I ever been to Allpost before?
Are you answering my
No,
question?
I'm asking the DM.
Would you be from
Thought he was just being
The-
an asshole.
east portion of the continent, where like Visagian, which is like run by elves, or would you be
Well-
more?
Allpost is a coastal city, if I looked on the map, right? So I was on a ship that was a trade ship, so it wouldn't have just been like.
Sounds like you passed through there briefly.
Wait.
Just
You were on the ship?
You didn't hear any of that.
Oh damn! I thought you said that.
I mean, I passed through there briefly. We've docked there, but I've never really like explored it at all. Just stop by and load, move on.
You didn't
You
see
said-
anything that seemed weird, or did it just seem like a normal town? I've never been there before. Did it seem normal
mean-
from?
it.
As normal as you can tell, looking from any crow's nest, I suppose.
Okay, fair enough. Is everybody ready?
Let's move out.
All right, let's
Okay.
go.
And as you start to travel, it starts getting a little darker. You find your way back onto the main path. Like you went a little bit off to go to this hag's hut. You find the main path going due east. You start traveling that direction. And after about an hour of travel, the night's really setting in. You see a candlelight along the path ahead of you.
Is the path like pretty well traveled
This-
enough to like see it?
This is you travel. This is like we're all from the general east, so this is like Appalachian Trail. It's like it's worn down by foot traffic, not necessarily as an established road.
Can I be parallel with everyone that's walking, but just go out into like the forest a little bit, just kind of like as a
Sure.
lookout? Okay.
Sure. And the path is kind of straight, and you see the candlelight flickering. Lapis and Alistar, what are you guys doing to see at night? Because I believe the Gloomstalker managed to do it just because
Yes, I have dark vision.
she's special.
I also have dark vision, I believe, 60 feet.
So it's just
really?
us.
Yeah, I'm a half elf.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Would
For
I
some reason thought you
see?
were human.
Am I able to see farther at night? Than normal, since I
You
have
are,
disadvantage
yes,
in the-
yeah.
Okay.
A torch.
Oh, it's only 10 minutes. Damn. Okay,
Yeah.
that's good to know for the future.
Yeah. So okay, so you have a torch. Are you carrying it with you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, I meant that for Ben. Sorry, Sam.
You guys see as you start getting a little closer, and you can actually see the source of light where you just see the light bouncing off. As you guys get closer, you see the light go out. And you hear some rustling, like whoever's there, not necessarily trying to make themselves hidden, but doing something as you guys approach. You come around this light corner, and you see a this cart with 2 wheels, 2 handles. It's about 6 feet long, and leaning up against a tree next to it. I'm not hiding, just kind of like curiously, like relaxing, just lay against the tree. You see this this figure that's about 4.5 feet tall, bald head. Kind of hard to see what color the skin is, but it looks a little tan. It's wearing a vest and these baggy white pants, bare feet. Just leaning and watches you guys approach. Well,
Hi, mate.
Are we all approaching, or just the guys who can see and scouting in the front? Like, how's the group right now?
Cal is off in the woods. So if it would have been something.
Oh, so he went off to the
aggressive.
side to keep an eye out. Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
for anything aggressive. But this is what you guys see. It's, I guess I should have asked, but we're here now, so I apologize.
Good luck.
How y'all doing?
Doing mighty fine.
What brings you guys out to the woods this late at night?
Just traveling on through. I guess we could ask the same of you. It's a little unusual to be shutting off lights when people come up.
Well, you never know what's in the woods, I guess. And a salesman has to get from here to there, if you know what I mean.
I get you. I used to be on a trading empire myself. What do you trade in?
Knickknacks, a little of this, a little of that.
I mean, what kind of knickknacks? I just came into some money. Might be interested.
Oh, by the way, I gave you all 10 gold. If you didn't have it. Sorry.
He on the top of his cart, he has this. That's a long cart, like 6 feet. So he opens up this large door. Open up, reaches inside, pulls out a few. It looks. He has like a nice tea set. There is like a nice pair of walking shoes, and then like a bundle of torches. Things one might need in times of stress, traveling, or maybe just a spot of tea.
Does it look like he's
What
alone?
do you think? Yeah, I'm an insight check him. I want to make sure.
Okay.
Would that be insight? I'm sorry, I shouldn't say what check I want to do. I want to see if he's lying or trying to hide anything.
Okay. Go ahead. Insight. Makes sense. Cal, if you're trying to make see if he's alone, that would be a perception.
15.
Okay.
15.
He seems to be. I mean, stuff to sell, and there's no one else around that you see, Cal. Now, if I do have to say so myself, traveling in a group, it is a fine idea. I myself tend to take chances here or there, but I think a little company might make myself feel a little better.
There's someone in the bushes. Did you hear it? Get him!
I mean, I don't
Oh,
want to
gee,
speak for the
Roland.
rest of the people, but you can typically buy your company. You know what I mean?
While he's got him distracted, I'm sneaking up behind the cart.
Accidentally rolls a natural 20 on his to seeing if anyone else is around. Now,
Should I roll? Should I contest roll? Does that, or is
you
it
can
he
try
just?
if you would like.
He totally sees me. Rolled a
Nah. You fine fellas wouldn't happen to have an additional party member out in the woods?
Well, He
well,
likes
he's
to
just-
think he's sneaky, but
Hmm.
We are not aggressive. I'm sorry. He's just making sure you are, safe to be around. We've had a hell of a day. There's a witch with a bloody tree back there. It's very disgusting. We had to take care of it.
Yeah, he's not wrong.
Don't go to the hut where there are no animals. That place is disgusting. Ugh.
True story.
You went into the cottage?
Oh my god, you know the place? Well, she invited us in for dinner, and we went in, and then we realized we were dinner! And so we had to get rid of her, and I kept running into a door. Look at this, look what happened to my head. It's only a little bit red, because I rested, but I ran into it 4 times. Also, I was a balloon. The one time I was a balloon, I was in the... And he just keeps on going for a little bit.
Every time you say something more like unusual, he's like, his head tilts a little further.
Oh, by the way, my name is Doody, and he puts his hand out to shake his hand. Very excitedly.
He holds his hand out. You guys are pretty much head to head. He shakes it.
Oh, pull him in. Get over here.
Okay.
And then I give him a smell. Like, okay, you smell like a good person. Oh, shit. I like how my weird, socially awkward twitch is turning into like something that is sometimes giving me knowledge. What is my perception? It's only +1. 12.
He smells off. You can't put your finger on it. He smells like a person, just kind of like his hygiene might not be up to snuff.
Oh, like halitosis breath?
No, just kind of like maybe he was running through the woods a little bit. Like maybe just like actually unclean rather than just like body odor.
Oh my god, you smell like the forest. I like it. Okay, nice to meet you. What's your name again?
My name is Broham. Some call me Venda Broham. It's a business.
Yeah, for sure. I understand that. Okay. Well,
and while there's a brief pause that hangs in the air, he says, in like a series of short pops and
I'm a scat man. Sorry, what was that?
Lapis, do me a favor and hop in the whisper room.
Oh. Okay.
Bye bye. The whisper room.
I don't think we're ever getting to all posts.
We've made it 15
Guys,
feet.
I wanted to be there like 4 sessions ago.
It's okay.
Fuck.
We'll be level 20 when we arrive. That's what's important.
Yeah, let's clear it out.
With
That's the
how
whole
many
campaign. Quest to all posts.
Getting to all posts. All right, and as you walked through the gates of all posts, you all part
Brimming
your
with magical
ways and
weapons.
yeah, right.
Okay, so
You're immediately
Lapis,
arrested.
kind of like jumps a little, and then she says back in that same language, "Hello," just the word "hello."
So you guys, for the next couple seconds, don't recognize anything. It just sounds like, and he says back, it's nice to see it's nice to hear a friendly tongue. And with a flash, you guys see his form. He stays the same shape, but this color of his skin just kind of melts away, and his skin is this deep red, like not crimson, like the heart of a softly burning flame. His imperfections seem to be like these light oranges, like a fire.
Oh, Lapis like pulls back her hood to reveal like she's a blue lady with water hair. And she like kind of hops up towards them and is like, "What are you doing here?" And like their language.
So trusting.
And I was like,
He holds his hand out,
She takes it.
takes it, and almost as like a friendly thing. He just kind of like heats his hand up a little bit, and you respond like just a little cool down. You see some steam coming out of their handshake.
I think it is love.
I think for the sake of manners, we might share the common tongue of our friends here.
I mean,
Good
it is a
idea.
little awkward with the boot and the bops, you know. But, yeah,
not to impede on the narration, but while this is, I still assume that like he doesn't even know that I'm over there. Nobody's called me. So can I just direct a magic, not on the group, but like on the cart, like towards me, like the cart, like that area?
So you're trying to hit the cart?
Yeah.
Yeah, that thing's magical.
Okay, I'm gonna continue and try to sneak up to it, not knowing if he can see me or not.
If can we see that he's doing this as well? Because if we can, I mean, he asked if we had someone there, and we said yes.
21 for stealth.
Can you see that who's doing what?
Can we see Cal?
What did you roll in your stealth, Cal?
21.
21. I'm gonna say you guys probably don't see him unless you want to really roll to contest.
My passive perception is not that high. I will just go with that, I think.
I don't see.
From when we're going forward, we'll probably ask ahead of time. That was my mistake. Not saying who wants to stealth, who wants to do what and what. So I'll be better at that in the future.
Lapis is gonna turn back to everyone and calm and says, "He's from where I'm from," like real excited.
Which brings up an interesting point, because I've only heard about, I don't know how to say, you type in fairy tales before.
Where are you
Where
from?
exactly are you from?
Does our place have a name?
It does. It's a little bit of a boat ride from here. Some of us have other ways of getting around it. He raises his hand, like little sparkles come off of it. But I apologize for the sake of my safety. Why don't we wait till we know each other a little better? But if you do have a few spare coins like you claim to have, he grabs his cart, sits it up on side, so the door is now like upright like a door. He opens it up, steps inside, and just leaves it open.
Cal falls
Lapis
out.
goes in.
It's like arms full of stuff.
Yeah, Lapis is gonna go look at stuff.
Okay, you walk in to see the interior of like a tiny as in like probably about 30 feet cubed, a tiny shop. There are a few rows like of aisles with shelves, and at the front there is a desk that he goes and sits behind, with a single scale, like an old timey scale, like you'd see like Blind Justice, where it has two hanging arms holding two like these buckets, and they're about 6 inches across.
What? How big is this cart?
Not that big.
I'm like, wait, you just described an entire building.
Yeah.
He turned up inside, opened the door, and stepped in, and that's what Lapis sees. You're inside of this shop.
It's a Harry Potter tent.
The shelves look pretty barren.
So right now only Lapis is inside?
Unless anyone else wants to walk inside.
I mean, I'm outside going, there's probably not enough room. Maybe we wait till they come out. Oh my god, this is weird. And I I just sort of like stick my head in. Hello? And then when I see what's going on, I'm like, it's a whole shop in here. Whole building. I'm going in. I don't know about you guys. Bye-bye. And I just go in.
You walk in. He walks behind the counter, sets his hands down, like, so, I understand the shelves look a little empty right now. I can fix that. And he has a little wink. What might you be looking for?
Did everyone else follow us in? Like I said, come on in, guys. I don't know if they did or not, but do we want to say everyone's inside for now?
So, Cal, you see this guy that you're like ready to pounce on, flick, and then go inside. Did
they make eye contact? Did he do it? Was he like?
He's not. He didn't even look at Cal. You said it was a friend, so he's trusting you guys.
Oh, okay.
So do I see everyone else go in?
I don't know. Do you see everyone else go in?
I'll wave Cal up to the cart.
So he not know exactly where you are. He's like kind of like
All right. I'll I'll make myself known. Slip out of the shadows. Yeah, I'll join everybody.
Wow, you were so sneaky. Nobody saw you. That was really good.
So
This is how people die. This is how people die,
I mean,
Jariakis.
they went inside, but the last time I knocked on somebody's door, I just got hung from a tree. So I'm not sure this is a good idea.
You want to sit this
True.
one out?
Little man, what do we need?
Oh my god, I could get so many things. First of all, do you have any jerky? I could never have enough jerky. Also, I want an axe. Nobody has axe. We have so many things. No axe. Possibly
Could we
New
sell you
razor?
a knife?
no razor for my hair and beard. We have lots
Jariakis.
of magical items. Oh, sorry.
Jariakis, please. Sir, I'm sorry, what was your name? I'm Calzestel. I apologize about sneaking about, but I wanted to make sure there was nothing funny going on over here.
No
Alright, my
harm
name's
done.
Lapis. This is Dury.
Hello, my name again is Venda Broham. And now you see that his skin is his red. You see underneath his vest, very like Alibaba, like Aladdin-esque. He's just showing skin. He's comfortable with it. Bald head. Again, shorter stature. And you see underneath the vest as he moves, Broham is tattooed in large letters across his chest.
No regrets.
It's nice to meet y'all.
Is there anything that you specialize in, Broham?
Well, what are you looking for? I heard quite a few requests from your fellow bald
Dury.
friend.
He pretty much would be happy with anything that would maintain his short hair length, or maybe like a small animal he could pet constantly to just keep his rage subsided. Not a very picky one, that guy.
Unfortunately, I don't sell live. I apologize. There might have been a little bit of. There might have been a little bit of misunderstanding. I sell magical accoutrement.
I could tell.
Paraphernalia.
Your cart
Do you have
is
anything from
blinding
home?
with the amount of magic coming off of it.
From home. Do you have a specific request? An example or demonstration, as you might call it, is probably in order. Let's say you guys travel. You travel quite a bit, yes?
Mhm.
If you went past the... that was an awful one. I steered clear, but you were clearly brave enough and smart enough to get in and get away. You probably need a little bit of healing. He holds his hand out in like a fist towards you. Like,
Okay.
do you bump it?
Yeah.
You bump it, and the second you make contact, there's a flash, and the shelves kind of like turn. And it still looks kind of empty, like business is not doing so great, or maybe just doesn't have a lot of stack. But a few of the shelves have like varying sizes of bottles with this red liquid in it. He also has a few like healers packs, and so just like basic first aid stuff. But the vast majority of what he does have seems to be like liquids and vials. Given a curiosity or maybe a request, I can see what my inventory has available.
So Cal's really excited. So you can just make anything that we want appear.
Well, hold on now. It's if I have it available. It has to be upon request. It's just part of this. The spell helps me keep my inventory a little bit more organized.
So, and he's gonna take off like the top. Cal's gonna take off the top of just the top of his robe, and he's gonna show a little bit of a torso and muscle.
Oh.
And actually, what you guys see is his skin is actually very golden, and you see these long, shadowy, like snake-like tattoos going down his arms and his back, and you see a large, dark, just basically like a shadow of a spider on his back, and the it looks like a tattoo, but it's like fading a little bit. Like the darkness is kind of like almost like smoke. And Kyle's gonna say, so we've been getting beat up a lot, and I can't wear anything except this cloth. Do you have anything magical that I could wear that might make me like, not get fucked up?
He holds his hand out.
Bro am.
There's another flash. You see like half of the shelves flip. Some of the bottles stay, but half of them flip over, and you see there's a few things available. These he picks up two like leather wrist wraps. These are enchanted to make you a little harder to hit, make your skin a little tougher. Those are probably about 800 gold. Sets those down, walks over. There's this necklace with a shield on it. This pretty much the same thing, a little bit more potent. That one's about 2,000 gold. He sets it down. Picks up a bottle. If you're just looking for something, you're going into something a little bit specifically, something you're expecting. This, if you drank for an hour, it would do something similar. I could probably let that one go for about 150.
I don't have that much money. Would you be interested in any trade, perhaps? You seem to travel a lot.
Bartering works just as well as gold, as long as it's useful, as long as it's magical.
Well, I have these gems, and I'll show them. I think I have 3 or 4 that I've gotten over the course of playing. And I'll show them the emeralds and rubies. It's in notes. Is it right?
Wherever you would.
Oh, I found it. I have common gem times 3. You said they were about 100 gold each, rubies and emeralds.
Okay.
And I'll show him also. Oh shit! I'm screwing my thing up. And I'll show him also the wand of web, the ring of critical insight, and the drowning ring, just to see if he's interested in any of it. What do you think about these items? They're pretty special and extremely rare.
He kind of gestures to lay him out on the counter, and as he's looking over him, you see his eyes like flash red a few times. You have been adventuring.
Well, I mean, this is only from the last 24 hours, so.
You guys make dangerous decisions.
It's mostly them. I'm just along for the ride.
Well, of course,
it's been a very unfortunate.
I'm not here to
24 hours.
judge. Just this stuff usually isn't just lying around. Magical items have a way of hiding themselves nowadays.
But I may be willing to part with them. Maybe even throw some gold down if you're willing to maybe let loose that necklace or those bracers.
I apologize. Can we take like a 5-minute break? I have my wife who's right here.
Hi, wife. Hi, Miss Chocolate.
Doing distracting things. Would you like to come over and say hi? No, I would not. Just say hi. You look fine. No. Come here. No.
Yeah. Say hi. We want to say hi to you.
Say hi.
Everyone really wants to say hi to you.
That's nice. We've heard so much about you. So many good things.
You look good. Come here. No. I'm gonna be sad if you don't come over here.
Okay. Spin the laptop towards her.
I can't do that.
Okay. Break time.
Looks like we're taking a 5-minute break because somebody is going to be
I'm going to put Roland outside so he stops making so much damn noise. Sorry about that, guys.
It's okay.
We'll pick up from right here. I apologize. I was a little distracted.
Quick, let's kill them all. Totally muted. Didn't get that far. No, he heard you. I heard you. I mean, that ring you guys just found is pretty fucking legit. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not armor though, because I can't wear armor. Okay,
Oh,
I'll
does
ask
that mean
Daniel.
I can't put mage armor on him?
No, if you-
Yeah.
Oh, right.
So as unarmored, I get my armor class through my dexterity and my wisdom.
So I can't put. I don't remember who I put mage armor all on. Yeah, Ava, and then I think I put it on Hideki. Will our new friend Alistair need mage armor put on him?
It wouldn't hurt.
Okay.
I mean,
It's
he works
helpful.
the same way. Yeah.
Yoink.
Yeah.
I understood what it meant.
Okay, I also have to remember to find Lapis something so she can hide what she looks like.
Yeah.
If I can afford it, I have 45 gold.
Actually, didn't take past him many faces.
I know, I have like 30 gold. I have nothing.
Yeah,
Really?
there was
Even with the
Yeah.
gold I've been giving you guys?
role
You
that's
gave
fine.
me 10
there
just
was no
now. What did
reason
you
for
give me
Lapis
before
to
that?
take that because she had never run into the problem of what
think
she
I gave you
looks like
guys
as a
gold
problem.
From the
That makes
cave
sense.
and from I don't know if we got gold from the whole wolf thing,
I don't
but I
think so.
thought we got money from the cave. I'm not sure.
I mean, I only started with like 10, and then we had the cave gold and this gold, so.
Yeah, I only
about
started
right.
with like 10 too, and I'm at 45, so.
I nominate Nico as the new.
Most of my
party
money.
treasurer.
Yeah. Yeah, just throw it all in a party fund.
Most of my money
Make it
is
work.
background and then my group that died.
That's
So
fair.
that's true too. Yeah.
That's the easiest way to make money.
Yeah, should
but-
come along with
Steal
us.
their shit.
I actually was gonna leave everything, and apparently, like Mericles' like dying wish was that like I took that stuff, and since we're out of character, he he wanted me to take all their money and stuff. But I left the Aussies stuff because fuck them. And then his you guys have heard me say it a few times, but the pick locks that I don't want to use are Mericles,
Mm-hmm.
Sean's old character, and then I also have his like a sheriff badge that he wore like in his prior service, like before he came out and started adventuring. He was basically like an old west style like sheriff, like detective, and he gave me that too. So those are like the things that I carry. It's kind of cheesy, but he was my first and only friend. That wasn't a spider. Officially, Cal's first friend was actually a spider. Although I shouldn't say that because I think Sean's streaming. Oops. giving away background information to the people not watching.
Yeah, right.
You were watching that Siege last night, right, Ben?
I did, but to be honest, it
A
was
little
just because you were streaming, not because I was interested in the siege.
I appreciate it. I was really surprised there were like 20 something people watching the stream. I didn't know that until like when you use this program called Streamlabs, or it's basically OBS, it emails you statistics afterwards, and it was like you had this many people watching for like 4 hours. I was like, what?
Nice.
Kind of creepy.
Oh, so your
Kinda cool.
average was 20 people over 4 hours? That's pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean, let's be real. That's the real reason they're watching your stream.
I can actually start playing it more again because Sea Monster is dead. Hey, how are you?
How
You
is
decided to
everyone?
show.
I did.
Doing
Just
good.
briefly before I go.
You were
This is
really
my-
pretty.
Thank you.
Told you.
They're
Are you
all
enjoying
pretty.
are you enjoying Daniel acting like a goof and taking us through his world?
Yeah, this is goofy. Yeah.
Yeah,
Nice.
We're having a lot of fun.
yeah, that's good. That's good.
This is
oh, you're introducing
Ben.
me. Okay, hi Ben.
Sean,
Hi Sean.
he's the one who DM'd last week.
Okay.
Obviously. Shannon,
Hi Shannon.
Hello.
that's me and you.
Hello.
Yes, that is.
This is Sam,
Hello.
Hi Sam.
Hi.
and this is Nico.
Hi Nico.
Yo.
Okay. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your game. I'm getting ready to head back to Baltimore.
And she doesn't like being on camera.
I
Oh,
don't-
I live-
don't. This is like
I live an
getting
hour
excited.
from there. I'm
Oh,
in
okay.
South Maryland.
Oh, nice.
So that would this stuff work with the pelt, or would it not work with the pelt?
Typically, those types of magics, unless they're made very, very well, would require attunement.
Okay, but tell me if
so
I'm
and the
wrong.
pelt does not count as armor.
Okay, that's what I was thinking based on the description I read.
Can
It's
you
But-
have
kind of-
multiple pieces
Also,
with
they're the same type of bonus, so they would not stack.
Okay. So, but if one is higher, then I could take the
Correct.
higher, and it would just
Correct.
overlap. Okay, well that would still actually be pretty cool. Okay.
Broham. I noticed out there you didn't look like you, and apparently me looking like me is a bad thing around here. Do you have something that will help me not look like me?
Ooh, this is a good idea.
Uh,
I mean, you look perfectly okay to me, but it's not bad idea.
She fist bumps him.
You don't see this, but Cal is like starting to tap his foot. Like even like it's been like 2 seconds, he's starting to like tap his foot and like look around, kind of like feverishly at like all the cool stuff he's not seen before.
Sorry.
As soon as he taps his hand, he whips his hand around. He's holding a hat. As it seems, you as a group don't have a whole lot of riches. This I think is the most affordable thing I can offer to you.
Would you be willing to maybe help give her a discount if we buy a couple things from you?
Well, I think a discount on bulk purchase is something out of you's reach. But if you're interested in a little bartering, I think we can come to an agreement.
We're going up against some bad people in Broham. I mean, the least
did
we could
kill
do
the
for
hat.
you.
She's gone forever.
The least we could do for you is spread your name and services to the people that we find.
I appreciate the offer. Please do not do that. I make a very hard effort to keep my business a secret from the bulk public. I find my own clients.
Oh, right, because like magic is what? So you deal with magic goods. Why? I'm not from around here. Why is magic frowned upon so much?
Well, because
the guy up in the city or village thing told me why, and then I tell Nico what I've learned, and I'm like, it's super dumb. Like
What?
magic is like so cool over where I live. We have like it's awesome over there.
well,
Cal looks just dumbstruck and like gained no information at all.
super dumb is a nice succinct way of putting.
Magic is awesome.
People without it wanted it, couldn't have it, got jealous, started a war. Whether that was well founded or not, history is written by the victor. But
I think I read about that.
Ever since they stopped murdering each other, I find a hard time finding people to sell to.
So what you're saying is it's already difficult to get rid of these goods, so you'd be doing both of us a service by helping us help you, help us, help you.
I can confidently say I'd have no idea what you're talking about.
Well, we do have items possibly for trade, so let us keep talking. I think she wants something to make herself hide better. That hat sounds amazing. If you have something like this, and I pull out my great axe, only better, I would be happy. But other than that, I don't need anything.
Well, how about we leave this hat right here? He puts it on the counter.
Okay.
What is Ben doing right now? Is he just like
It
air
only happens
guitaring?
when I identify or detect magic. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I just sort of kind of lean over to Ava. I'm just like, it's so weird how we find so many magic items in a day in a place where it's supposed to be forbidden. Like, I just meet you guys in a day, and it's like a wonderland of magical items you guys are finding. I've been looking for years.
You guys have been together for roughly 4 or 5 days.
Oh, 4 or 5 days now? Oh, I thought it's only been, like
3
a
and a
day
half
and a
at
half.
Suncap.
Oh, yeah, because we took, 2 days to, like, mellow out, right? Okay, I retract what I said earlier about 24
But we
hours.
didn't find anything special
out
during those days.
the drift globe. Do we need to keep this?
No,
Be
I
traded?
can help you see anytime you need help.
Lapis casts light on like her hand. I can help myself see too.
Turn. Okay, never mind.
So Broham picks up the hat,
Good.
sets it on one side of that scale, and it drops down.
I put the drift globe in it.
As it settles out, it like lifts a little bit.
Oh, I thought it was just a regular hat. She was just gonna be like, oh, okay.
I apologize. You can disguise yourself as long as you've claimed this hat as your own. You can disguise yourself to look pretty much however you wish. It is
Scale lean in her favor or in his favor?
the hat is still lower.
Maybe put the ring, the drowning, the swimming in the air,
Swimming.
magical
Hey,
flying ring.
Hey, wait until my turn's over. Wait until my turn's over, Drury.
Okay, you go get all the magical. It's okay. Yeah, I understand.
If you have more you want a shot for, he snaps his fingers and the plates get bigger, so there's more space to put them.
I drop all the emeralds, the ring, the wand of web, the critical ring of insight, and
Okay.
222 gold into
Okay, keep the gold. That's okay.
Okay. This
But
this
before,
is the
Broham.
GM talking. I'm just gonna say, do you want to make sure no one else wants any of that stuff before you trade it out? I'm not gonna regularly say this, but
I'm like Cal is like overwhelmed with what he's seeing right now. So
okay.
I think he just dumps everything in there.
So after you dump all that in, the hat.
As long as you hold on, you didn't dump the ring that can change into items and shit, right? Okay.
No.
Oh yeah,
So-
please God no.
Because
not
that thing is, we do not want to get rid of that. We do not want to get rid of the pelt on your head.
I think
This is talking
everybody
as
in this
player.
party could use that one.
Yeah,
And
that pelt
then,
on your
um,
head, that ring.
And Broham, would you mind if my friend Alistair here takes a look at the necklace and the bracers, I believe you said, just so he could tell me a little bit more about them?
If he wishes, I believe Lapis. Was that question inside or out of a character?
Outside of character.
Okay.
What was the question?
What was the question? I missed it.
The insight ring thingy.
Oh, critical insight ring.
This is before you all joined.
Well,
Should I put it on?
I feel.
Should I put
feel
it
like
on?
it might be polite to
Let's tell
share
them what it
these
does.
objects with a group.
Yeah.
At least let us know what
Okay.
you're giving up.
All
Yeah,
right,
please.
look, you guys really don't want this, and I'll put it on.
So you pick it up off the thing, and as you pick that up, the scale that was the hat would drop significantly.
The ring's pretty cool.
As he puts it on, you see Cal next to Cal, and at first you're like, well, which one? And then it's almost like your eyes like blur and tingle for a second, and then you realize, oh, that's really him, because it does not copy the pelt or all of the fancy rings on his fingers or anything.
I want to reach out and touch the other one.
You touch him, and as you like reach out and touch him, he feels real, and he just turns over. What? What are you just gonna give things away? Man, you're so stupid.
What do you're not even a real person. You're just a ring that looks like me. Like, just be happy that you already look as good as you do. You could be a walrus or something.
Face, and she's like, "Oh my god!"
It is completely ignoring you. You know how stupid you are? You're arguing with somebody who's just a ring that looks like you.
Shit. He's
I'm just
totally
sitting
right.
there with my eye open, like, yeah, he has a point.
This is
sell
all
this
he does,
ring.
by the way.
I don't like
Lapis.
it.
Thank
I don't
you.
like
All right.
it.
I take the ring off and I say, when you wear this ring, all it does is make a double of you that talks shit to you constantly.
You know, you are probably not selling it too good right now, Cal. I'm just saying.
It could come in handy to someone else. He doesn't come across a lot of magical items. I'll put it back in the scale.
It was
Yeah.
rude.
Cool.
It is very rude.
For some
It's a-
reason, he's only like that to me, though.
So, stepping out of character, I just want to say, just for the people that don't know, the ring is called the Ring of Critical... What was it?
Reflection.
Reflection.
Insight.
Which we,
Ring.
at first, reflection. Which at first we were like, oh,
I have it in my
reflects-
inventory.
Oh,
it reflects
is it?
criticals.
Oh, my bad. The original one was Ring of Critical Reflection. I might have wrote it wrong in D&D Beyond. I apologize.
Yeah.
The name is Ring of Critical Reflection.
Which
you
was
go.
pretty cool because it makes it seem like it's going to reflect criticals, but then what it really does is it makes a reflection of you that is critical of you and mocks you the whole time, but also does combat with you. So it
Is
was
this
pretty
what you
neat.
were talking about before in
Yeah.
the chat?
Yeah. When activated, the ring produces a copy of the wearer, sharing their appearance at the
Wait,
time
could
of
we
the
have
activation.
cut this thing's heart out?
Yeah.
You could have used that to make a heart. Oh.
No, but it's okay. Just sell it. No, just sell it. That's okay.
Oh,
Guys, we could
my
use it to like
God.
harvest organs and get rich.
So I'll finish reading this. When activated, the ring produces a copy of the wearer, sharing their appearance at the time of activation and statistics. This doesn't copy any magical items, and the duplicate possesses no weapon or armor. Also, when the copy is created, it possesses 1/3 rounded down of any resources the wearer has at the time, for including health, spell points, class resources, etc. The copy exists for 1 hour, after which the body disappears and leaves no trace.
So
The copy uses all of its movement and actions to stay within 20 feet of the wearer, mocking and criticizing everything they do. The copy chooses to make no effort to preserve its own life and automatically fails any saving throw. Any creature trying to discern the difference between the duplicate and the wearer must succeed on an intelligence check equal to the wearer's passive deception. Any creature with an intelligence score of 20 or greater automatically passes this check.
Wait, so this makes a live person? What?
Does
For
it
an
copy
hour.
their like gold that they have?
No.
So when you say a third of my stats are on that, so it would get like a third of my spell slots?
Yeah.
So you're saying I could put on this ring,
But it's an asshole.
cast charm
asshole, obviously.
person. Yeah, but it's an asshole. But I can charm it because it fails all of its save throws, and then tell it to cast the spells for free.
Maybe. You don't know because you're probably
Does it-
never going to use
does
it.
it
You're
fight
gonna
with
use
you?
it
Let me see the ring.
right now.
Let me see
I
the ring.
apologize.
No, don't
Just
apologize.
tell
Does
them
it fight with you?
already.
I forget. Does it fight with you, or does it just mock you the whole time?
I think it just berates you.
Just berates you, but it also fails all saving throws.
Okay,
To be
yes,
fair,
yes.
I want you all to know that this ring was obtained before any of you joined.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Oh,
I
since-
feel
So
like
you
you're
had
using
no
it
idea
wrong.
about it. You had no idea about it.
Yeah.
You do now.
Let me try the trick.
Do it. Just take it, man. I grab it and give it to you.
I'm holding my hand out. Oh, okay. I put the ring on.
It does not work because it only works once a day.
Ah.
Hmm.
Just
Are
say
you
the
trying? Ring's broken, and I throw it back.
If you want, I can say stuff to you, Alistair. You don't need the ring for that to work.
Yeah, but you'll get mad if I charm you.
You could try.
You really want to go down this road?
And your copy turns to you is like, "You're so bedazzled, I'm practically expecting to smell patchouli on you."
Oh, his copy's still out?
This for an hour.
Okay. I cast charm person on his copy.
It just stands straight, looks over you and smiles for the first time, making eye contact.
Hey, how you doing?
Good.
And I tell my copy to engulf Alistair in darkness.
Doesn't
Yeah.
pay attention to you because unfortunately you didn't charm it.
Tell me a spell you can do. Tell me a spell you can do.
Oh, he can make things dark, or he can make things bright. He can detect where magical things are at.
Okay,
But
cast detect
that's all I
magic.
want to tell him.
Yeah. See, this is useful.
It's
Get
really
rid of it.
useful.
Okay, get rid of it.
You know what
Little
looks useful,
creepy.
Alice? You know what looks useful, guy we just saved 45 minutes ago? 8 hours ago? This stuff here, okay? Let me just talk to Broham and see what's going on here real quick to see if this could benefit us more.
Yeah,
This isn't
okay.
even yours. This is mine.
No,
This isn't
no.
yours.
Just keep casting detect magic on him.
It's a
Keeps
cantrip,
casting
right?
it.
Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus.
Okay, so we have established that the ring is very valuable, Mr. Brohan, which is pretty cool actually. It has more uses than expected. Did you know we could have gotten the heart and solved the last puzzle with it? Son of a bitch. Okay, so did you also
That's-
have
Really fucked up. You basically wanted to kill me and take my heart out of my body and use it.
It
I just
probably
want
was
you-
cathartic.
We like
You
had the
wouldn't-
chance to do that because you were basically dead and we didn't. So.
You wouldn't even let me touch a fox. A dead fox, by the way. It was dead for a long time. I just want to throw that out there. No, that's okay.
okay,
Anyways.
animals? People. Animals? People.
Siriakis, I'm starting to rethink letting you come with us, dude. We have like some really crazy shit that's gonna happen in the future, and I need to know that we can trust you because we're people.
I apologize. Should I let
sorry.
you guys handle your business?
No, ignore them. Ignore them. I'm sorry. I had questions about these items, and I wanted Alistair to just look at the necklace and the, I believe, bracers. Unless you can tell me like precisely what they do.
I mean,
I-
I'll be honest. he seems to
Effectively,
trust me.
the bracers, attunement, as long as you're not wearing any other armor, it increases your armor by 1. The necklace, attunement, as long as you're not wearing any armor, it increases your AC by 2.
pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good.
What do you say the cost was on the necklace?
2,000.
2,000.
Oof, Jesus. So 2,000 for 1 AC. If
2 AC.
Yeah.
sorry,
800.
one if
But
you.
I
One
can
if-
give you more than. Oh no, I can't. I can't.
I mean,
Yeah.
2
Great
AC at this
armor on you.
level is significant.
Two AC is huge.
Uh,
I just mean he's already got +1 AC on his hat, so it's a lot of money for. Anyway, did he find anything? Anybody else said he had the disguise hat? What about Ava? Did she want anything?
With the pelt gives you 1 AC, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So he.
Okay, sorry. Ava.
I
So
don't
would
know.
the-
I can't really think of anything that would.
Maybe you want magical arrows, if possible to make. I don't know, but magical
those
bolts
exist?
or never-ending bolts. You know, something like that. Is that a possibility, Brohan?
If I don't have it, I could see if I can whip it up. It might take some time.
What about something that would make me? I'm already pretty stealthy, but is there anything that you have that would help people go unseen even better? Not necessarily change my appearance, but maybe make it so people don't even know I'm there.
Sneaky, sneaky.
Well, perhaps like invisibility.
Or maybe help me stick to the shadows better. Either one.
Unfortunately, the only thing I can think of would be maybe some equipment made by a specialist of Elven or invisibility. Mind me, I apologize. Why don't I just see what you guys already have on you? This will be a little intrusive. I apologize. He waves his hand and it's like a beacon. Oh, he is? Oh, yeah. And his eyes lock on you, Cal, and then the pelt on you is like, where might you have
Are you looking past me, or you're looking? Is there something
your headdress?
not for sale?
I'd imagine so. Where might you have found something such as that?
Let's just say a friend wanted to make sure that it was able to seek out adventure the same way that we are. It holds sentimental value to some people that we care about.
And some otherworldly value as well. Now, mind you, I'm not trying to alleviate you from it. May I please see it?
I want to make sure. What can I do to check him? I want to make sure that he's not going to try and take this thing. I want to make sure he's being honest. Okay. I'm doing my blue dice because it reminds me of wolf eyes. Don't fuck me. That's a 4.
So far, he's
6.
been nothing but friendly, and he has a friendly demeanor.
Lapis, you trust him?
Lapis looks at him for a long moment, and then she holds out a pinky, and she's like, "You promise you won't screw us over?"
Well, of course.
She's
And he holds
gonna
out
watch her look.
He holds out his fist and said,
No, she wants a pinky promise.
"Oh,
What about like some collateral or something?
Yeah.
such
This-
an odd greeting."
What about some collateral? I don't think anything could even compare to the pricelessness of this item, but I don't feel comfortable handing it over to anyone.
Honestly, I have to agree. So if you would like some collateral to make yourself feel better, and he just picks up like 3 things from behind. Like there's a this like very shiny sword. There's this bottle of a blue swirling liquid, and there's just the largest diamond you've ever seen. He just kind of hands it to you. He's like, "May I see it now?" And he takes it, and his eyes flash again.
I hand the stuff to Alistair. Alistair, check this stuff out. What is this?
I mean, what? Burn all of my casting resources? Like what?
I thought you could just tell. I thought you just knew.
What?
And after a moment, he hands it back.
Oh, thanks.
Would do any of you happen to know how magic permeates this world? What is the source of the magic?
Did I know that?
Would I know that from like history lessons?
I'd say you might, if you'd like to roll a history check. Either one of you.
I'll use my background. I'll use my background because
Okay.
tutors.
Okay.
Lapis thinks she knows.
Sunshine and butterfly.
20, I think.
It comes from chickens.
Okay.
From our connection to the gods.
I rolled a 20 for history.
Okay. And what, Alistar?
I haven't rolled yet. Is it history or arcana for me?
This one would be history because you understand how magic works, but this would be something you've learned about.
18.
Okay. You guys know as soon as Lapis says it comes from the gods, you're like, that sounds what you've heard before. It's the connections, the permeation of celestial beings that we, or the normal people, have found a way of tapping into through one means or another, through deals or worship or through a way of manipulating through study, like wizards can. But through one way or the other, it's connection to the gods.
Lapis says in Primordial, that's why I'm here.
And he says back in common, I'd imagine through one way or the other, that's why we're all in this room.
Well, it's like a card, but...
Well, forgive me if I'm stating anything that someone already knows. But this world, the world we live in, it is surrounded by the power of gods, most people call them. Through one way or the other, over time, people have found a way to tap into this and create magic, this otherworldly force. Now, especially in these parts, that seem to die out. Without worship, gods do not have power. This is an elegant piece of divine magic. This is the closest you'll ever be able to find to a direct connection to any deity. This one shares a specific mark to a god called Mayim, the god of manipulating natural forces, of animals, of evolution. It's the magic most druids tap into to change their form or connect with nature.
Well,
I think the people said
you could say that goddess looked over a special town that holds some interest to us, some friends of ours, and they bestowed this gift on our group so that as we travel through the world, that it was like one of their fallen friends was traveling along with us.
Fascinating.
Let us say it was not created voluntarily, and so we make sure it lives on. It's a very interesting story.
Now that is the most true thing stated here today. He picks up, look at any mundane or even rare magical item, you'll find some runes. He points to some writing. These are made by man. These are bound. These are created. You'll never find a single inscription on that thing. That is bound by the magic of Mayim herself, down to the tiny woven layers of the material itself. The creature that used to belong to was imbued with her very force.
Well, you really know your stuff. I'm kind of amazed.
I dabble.
You said I don't think that the items that looked so splendid to me before are going to be as helpful as I thought they may be, because of this wondrous, beautiful headdress that I'm wearing. But you said something about boots that might be helpful, like some that are made by elves.
I do believe your friend, points at Ava, has a pair similar.
Oh, they're the same boots that Ava has.
Well,
Ava, what do those boots do?
That's what you're talking about, yeah?
Make you extra sneaky.
Oh.
The boots of elven kind, they're extra quiet. They even seem to muffle some of the noise created around them.
What about the invisibility you were talking about? That's not just like a one-time thing. Is that something that I could use again and again?
I do have a ring of invisibility. I do apologize. I do not mean to offend. You cannot afford it.
You want to be invisible?
Unless you're willing to part with that pelt.
You can pry it from my gold dead hands.
I understand. I would not take that deal either.
How much is that ring?
Kind of like closes his eyes. Unfortunately, it's roughly 10,000 gold.
What if we just
I have 45 gold. And
What if we just take all this shit?
I am not.
He's alone. He's alone.
Are you saying that so you can hear, or no?
No.
Okay.
We can't summon it without him.
What if maybe it'll just like pop out like that bag earlier?
What if we just like take a
not?
business
No.
card and come back later?
Well, I mean, I think
That's a better idea. That's a better idea.
Did you say that to him?
So, do you have like a business card or?
What? Sorry, Ava. Did you say it out loud first, or did
Well-
you say that to Cal?
I said it to Cal.
Okay, so whenever Cal, you said, well, I deal in coin most often, and he waves his hand, and you see this large, like silver dollar-sized coin. It's gold, and you see the engraved. He shows you both sides. It has the same image of him going.
Yes. Well, Broham, you're doing it right. I think. I actually have zero experience with any social interactions or economic principle whatsoever, but you seem like you're doing things correct. Maybe while you're looking for like some sort of axe or like a weapon that could help out my short, stout friend here, maybe I could take a look at those boots and just compare them to my friends to see how they work. Because those I may be
Very
interested
well.
in taking those. Ava, whisper me what those do.
They give you advantage on stealth checks.
I kind of want those.
See how much they are.
I'll let Sean go. He's been waiting. He's been waiting for
Let me just check how
sharp things.
It's okay. Honestly, a magical great weapon is probably suit two out of our league, to be honest.
Are they expensive usually?
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Most magic items are in like the thousands and thousands.
Does
Oh,
magical
man.
ammunition exist?
Honestly,
We're such noobs.
unless
I
we
mean, I
trade-
knew. I just thought you were having fun. Everybody goes through it the first time.
I don't know anything about D&D, dude. I don't know anything.
Yeah.
Unless we trade in like almost everything we're not currently using, we're probably not going to walk away with more than one or two items. So
You could probably get the hat and like one other thing, I think.
Yeah.
Maybe like a magical crossbow or two if he has them. But even then.
I'm cool. I mean, for some reason,
Guys-
if there's such a thing as a great axe that's cheaper, but I highly doubt it. I don't think that's a
Actually, like out of character, what does like a regular healing potion cost these?
Oh, they're hundreds to 1,000, aren't they?
Like 50
Um,
gold?
No, just like the small one.
It's 50
Um,
gold, if I do recall correctly.
he's gonna like listed on the shelf. They were listed at 75 gold.
Okay, that's what I thought.
He's upselling us.
I'm just gonna like go outside and I'm gonna tell the cow duplicate to come with me.
So Broham, those boots look pretty nice. How much would those be?
They'd be about. Let me just double check. This is all
Why
by
don't you
rarity.
just throw it on the scale and see how it does?
No. Mm-mm. This scale is rigged for sure. In fact, I'm gonna just take all my stuff out except for Lapis's stuff because I think just the disguise hat is in there. So if she wants to get that, I don't want to have all my stuff in there. And
Oh, I listed the wrong price. Well, whatever. That's the price it is. I probably do a set of boots similar to that. About 400 gold.
would you be willing to take these 3 exquisite gems for the boots?
They're worth 100 and 150 each. That's about it.
He doesn't know that. He doesn't know that.
You didn't hear a Russian accent.
Do you mind if I check out the gems real quick?
No, please. And I'll like kind of polish it on my. Oh wait, no, I'm not wearing my shit. I'll polish it on my pants. Hand it over.
He rolled an investigation check to check him out. These come up a bit short. Toss him 50 gold, and I think we can have a deal.
Yeah, definitely. I will definitely take those. That's a good deal. Thank you, Broham.
Yes.
I'll give him the 3 gems, and I'll give him 50 gold
For boots of Evankind.
for boots of Elvenkind. Yes.
I'm pretty
good
sure you're
purchase.
weighing yourself down on attunement, but we'll double check. Do
Well,
not
I'm
require
get-
attunement. Okay.
Oh well, okay. Actually, I totally forgot. I don't want to
They don't-
backtrack. But if I put the wand of web in the scale, how do they come up against the boots?
Sorry, everything's got to be double checked.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it's
Everything
fine.
has a price, huh?
Shopping episodes are honestly the funnest. And a little long, but the funnest.
Sorry, guys.
It comes up a little short. About the same. 50 gold. Call it even.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's fair.
Now this would be in place of the gems, mind you.
Yes. That's
Okay.
yes. That's understandable. I'll take my gems back.
If you don't mind. And he takes the hat off the scale. He puts the boots up there.
And actually, how much would the hat be if I keep the gems in?
Carry the
So
5.
so what's everything you're trying to have? Would you want
Hat and boots for the 3 gems and wand of web.
You'd be okay.
And the drift globe.
Are you tossing the drift globe?
Oh, you want to put the drift globe in?
Why don't you put the Ring of Drowning in too? No offense, but come on.
Well, let's
so-
see where we're at.
You toss the drift globe up, and it comes up even. He's like, I like you guys. He gives it a nudge, and it shakes a little bit in your favor, just ever so slightly.
Lapis,
Hey.
do you mind if I help you out with this hat? I think it would be really helpful for you.
I think that means. Oh, I never heard that noise come from her before. Okay, she like it.
You got a deal, Broham. And I put out my fist. Is that how this works? Is this like how you sell things? Do you just like...
And she opens his hand. I apologize. The enchantment has to work a specific way. He holds out a flat hand.
Oh, and I'll do the Duriakis arm thing. Yeah.
And he slides it out and squeezes your palm as you come out, and then the scale settles out after you put. So you're down the drift globe,
Drift globe, wand of web.
wand of web,
And the
50
gems.
gold. No gems.
Oh, no gems. Sorry.
There was
Yeah.
something else.
Drift globe, wand of.
Or did you keep the gems up there?
I thought we
They
didn't
keep-
put
the gems are in there, I think. No? What was even
I think
for
you
it?
said like wand of web plus 50 gold for the boots, and then we put the
Those-
drift globe in with the
There's
hat.
there's 3 items that you tossed in there.
Yeah, I
drift
think it
globe?
was the wand of web, 50 gold, and the drift
3
globe.
items. There was 3 items in there.
The swimming.
Barry had said the ring, but I don't know if they actually put
Ring
that on.
wasn't in there.
No, I
I
don't
didn't
think the
write
ring
down
was
that
in
much.
there. That's okay.
Okay,
No,
I think
it
we
was
got
just the 2.
confused, So we need to figure out what's in here.
Okay, let me get this right. It was definitely a drift globe, wand of web, and either the gems or the money. There was no other item.
Yeah.
No, because I think you said you were gonna keep the gems in there and see how it settled out.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I like
so-
swapped the wand and the gems essentially.
No, you'd have had to have all of them. It would have been the gems and the wand and the drift globe, but no 50 gold.
There you go.
That's what
Dude,
it would
that's
have
still
taken.
worth. That's still worth.
Pretty steep. Pretty steep. I'm totally not using these though. So Lapis, this is for you.
It's the seller's market, unfortunately.
I mean, he's not really selling to anyone. That's okay.
You don't know who he's selling to.
I would take one for the team.
Okay, so
Thank you, Cal.
you're down those gems. The drift globe's gone, and the wand of web's gone.
No problem.
And now you have a boots of Elvenkind and the hat of disguise.
Yeah, head of this guy is so good.
Do you guys think there's anything else that could be useful? So I know I haven't told you much, but we're going up against this group that already uses magic. I'm sorry, Broham. You don't know anything about this. Just bear with me for a second. You seem like a pretty honest guy that minds your own business. Guys, we're going up against this group that uses magic, and they could be really dangerous. So if you think that there's anything that might help you personally, say
Yes,
it now.
a goddamn axe would help me, son of a.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot about that. I'm so sorry, Dury.
Do you have any specific quests with the axe?
Okay, so I have this one. I want better. Basically, it can hit harder. Or...
They had a lot of problems hitting werewolves.
Well, he has chickpea now.
Yeah, but
just keep in mind that unless an item is actually made of a condensed summoning of magic, the only damage that counts as magic is the extra damage tacked onto it, unless it's like silver for werewolf. I understand that's not rules as written. It's my own homebrew thing.
okay.
I mean, if you're planning on fighting any more werewolves, I can give you or sell you a silver axe.
I'm not sure we're
I
gonna
don't
fight
know.
more
Actually,
werewolves.
werewolves are our friends now, so maybe probably.
Yeah, the ones that are left are really friendly.
That's a good political move, if I do say so myself.
That's a good political move.
We like saved their daughter and everything. We're good.
Okay, so do you actually have multiple axes? Because it would be easier to just show me what you have. But do you have lots?
I have a few, and he holds his hand out.
I don't know what to
Hit
do. I
that
put my hand
fist.
on his hand like this.
He grabs it, he backs it up, and hits your knuckles. And one of the shelves, so he's trying to keep some of the stuff organized. So the potions are still up. The bracer and the necklace are still up. So he's trying to sell those to you. And then there's a row of axes.
Do these boots not? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
They do not. They do not. I know what you're going to ask. I already said that. They
Oh
do not.
shit!
Will the hat require?
Yes, I'm
Gem
pretty
weapon?
sure. You see a line of axes. He goes over. So he picks one up. This one, while not technically magic, magic was used in forging it, which leads to a very sturdy, hard, and sharp blade. It's a little easier to pierce someone's armor and get a little bit extra sharpness. It's basically equivalent to a +1 axe.
Okay. Now, for your rules, +1 axe means if it's a creature that only takes magical damage, instead of the +1 working, just the +1 will be not
non-resistible.
Resisted? Okay.
Correct.
Okay.
It looks really sharp, Dury.
That one, I do believe. Sorry, just a second. Yeah, that one. Any of the same such type of item. Probably about 400 to 500 gold, depending on what you want. Now, you ask for a rather large axe. It's a lot of magic going into making it. It's going to run towards the more expensive end. There's also tiers. This one he holds up, and you can see the blade actually gets finer and finer until you can't see exactly where it ends. And you see a little shine, a little like a half an inch beyond. This one, the finest one I have, unfortunately, this one's going to be about 4,000 to 5,000 gold. Sets it back down.
Oh,
I'll take it. No,
what does it do?
What does it do? I'm so curious.
Well, it's the one that's just like it's the top tier. It's even sharper, does even more damage. It was just forged using magic, so it's incredibly sharp and sturdy.
Dury, hit me with it.
This is how
He
test
sets it
our
back on the
weapons.
shelf. Please do not. I
Oh.
apologize. Please do not use the merchandise unless you're planning on buying it.
Okay. I think possibly I cannot afford it, but I appreciate you showing me items. And
Well, I mean, there's a few more.
okay.
This one.
Okay.
This one. Sorry, it is not bringing this goddamn description up. This one. It's been enchanted to have tiny fire explosions every time you make contact. Thank God. Holy shit. Okay. But again, rather expensive. Sits it back down on the shelf. Any of those strike your fancy?
How much was the fire one?
Expensive.
Oh, I like it. Okay, it's okay. It's too much money. I mean, I have the ring he was going to give me earlier. I don't know how much. If you think it's worth for a trade, maybe you can tell me. And then if it's not worth that much, then I don't have to bother. So I'd like to take out the ring that I know Cal has it right now, but he offered it to me earlier, so hopefully he's still cool with it. The floating drowning ring, and see.
Yeah.
How much is this worth to you?
Give me a second. Ring of.
Oh, maybe I have other question. And I pull out chickpea.
Oh, this one seems to not quite simply an enchantment. This one's more of a curse.
Oh, that's special, right? That's a good thing, yeah?
Well, in the right circumstances, it could be helpful, but as you might have or may not have found out, it doesn't exactly lend benefits in the purest of form, which makes it a little bit less valuable. Now, if it was a ring that simply allowed you to swim throughout the air, that would have been something special.
I
Unfortunately,
mean, I can hold my breath for like 8 minutes. That's a long time to swim in combat, but yeah, I
perhaps
guess I
this is
understand.
something you want to hold on to then. But I could probably a few hundred gold
Oh.
worth of trading.
Okay, I have last item
Less if you want
to
cash.
possibly show you. Now, this is very special. It's not doggy face, but it is almost as good. Please be careful.
It's not doggy face.
It is very powerful, but also can hurt the person if not given permission. I don't know what you call this in Magic World.
You
but
see
I
Cal
want-
just like, yes, please, Cal.
I want you to meet a close friend of mine, and the reason why I met these wonderful people. And I take out the chicken crossbow, and I'm like, Chickpea, I want you to be, and I just start like naming a bunch of simple weapons, so that she switches back and forth in front of me,
Okay.
just to amaze him. Like, I want you to be hand axe, I want you to be short sword, I want you to be dagger, I want you to be chicken, and finish with the
Hey,
chicken.
Sean. Hey, Sean, I just rolled a natural 20 on insight to see if you really meant that we are wonderful people.
Oh, I actually did mean it. He really likes you guys. You just don't understand that he likes people more than he likes. Maybe you're starting to get this now. He likes people. People are here.
I'll keep it to myself.
Animals are here. Yeah, I mean, if this was a whisper room, I could tell you, but the big difference is animals don't have motive. Humans have motive. That's
That
the
you
only
know
reason
of.
why he. That's the only reason why he likes animals more, from what he knows. And then monsters are like way down. So no, he likes you guys.
Okay, I'm glad
yeah,
that
so-
I did that.
He starts like clapping as she changes, like he's impressed.
Now, if you have ability to talk to animals, Chickpea can also be a friend. She's very lovely, but if you are not, I don't know how to say it because I don't have practice with magic. If you're not, if I don't give you permission to have Chickpea, she may get frightened and bite you the first time you use her. So I have to give you permission to keep her. But once I do, you can have her. And she's usually.
I want to
as long
slap Duriakis on the back and just be like, Dury, just put it on the scale.
But
See what he says.
I know I can't. She is worth so much to me. You have to promise to treat her good, or I cannot sell her because she is precious. And then I put her on the scale. Chickpea, stay still. I want to see what they think of you.
The scale, it's like it doesn't move. It's like
Oh.
this. Now, please don't be
Oh.
offended. What type of magic did this wondrous animal be? Is that a real chicken?
You remember
Yeah,
the
she's-
hag we were telling you about, that witch? Apparently she
You-
cursed
you-
it.
Do you know this?
Oh, I'm sorry. No, I don't know that. I'm going to shut up now.
Okay.
I thought you said you told us that, but
I thought you said you told everyone.
Okay,
as
no,
well.
I did.
apologize.
Okay, I did. If I did, I
Okay.
did. I don't remember. Yeah. The hag may capture Chickpea and turn chicken into this thing.
Oh, the scale is only enchanted to measure value of most known and generally items. This
She is very rare, yes.
It's,
She's off the scale.
She's just too priceless, Duriakis. You're gonna have to keep her.
That is definitely one way of saying it. Definitely off this scale. He reaches over and his eyes flash again. He just gets his weird look. And he goes to pet Chickpea, and since you gave him,
be careful. Well, hold on.
Well, I thought you.
Chickpea, I gave you permission to don't bite him. I hope it works.
It pets up the top of the chicken. You have led a very, very stressful life. I apologize. Unfortunately, I don't. Most of my magical items is put in a temporal plane until they're presented. That's no place for a wonderful.
She can be your
like
friend
this.
until you present her. That's okay.
Do you want to sell?
Well,
Does she have any value, Broham?
And if you treat her good, then I think she has better home with you. Because I won't use her very often, and she will be sitting in my back as a crossbow for like months, to be honest. And I prefer her to be happy, and I would prefer better
Not in
axe.
such a dangerous place.
Yeah, also danger. I mean, maybe she'd make you eggs. Maybe that's all you need her for. She would definitely have value.
So, I apologize. I have no way of evaluating such a price for such an animal. But I'll be happy to hold on to her while you think it through. This place travels with me. I'm sure I have something that makes food for such an animal. You have my coin, and if at any time you want to come pick her up, she is your property.
So you don't want to trade her for a weapon, is what you're saying. You don't have to apologize. Just be straight.
What if we
with me,
hold
man.
on to the axe for Duriakis, and if you ever need the axe, you come find us, and we'll give the axe back to you.
It's okay.
You know,
if you can't
hold on to something for you.
Roll a persuasion check, Cal.
With advantage,
You
right?
persuade him with that.
It would have been, but Dury was trying to the counterpointing you.
2.
Mm.
Not using that one again.
How about I can lease this axe to you, and he picks up the basic improved one. I can lease this one to you as long as I hold on to Chickpea, because technically I'm getting the wrong end of I'm feeding an animal.
She doesn't eat, I don't think, but okay.
You just need company.
100 gold. I'll let you keep this. As long as I hold on to her. But if anything happens to this axe, it's a full purchase, you understand?
Duriakis, can you afford? I'm like whispering him. Can you afford that?
No, not even close. But I have one gem worth like 120, and I have 45 gold. I'm more concerned about Chickpea. Maybe I shouldn't. It's okay. Look,
if you need help, we can get the axe, and this way Chickpea will never get hurt. She'll be with this guy, and
I appreciate it. I think I wanted the better one. The not so good one is okay, but I could just work harder when I smash stuff. It's okay. Broham, would you like the company of Chickpea? Actually, no, that's not the question. Chickpea, what do you want to do? Do you want to stay here or do you want to come with me?
And she gives you a gesture that you get to feel like, well, what do you want me to do?
You can come with me. You can still be crossbow. It's okay. I will miss you. You know what?
And she jumps back up on your shoulder.
Well, it was honestly, if she was worth for you one of the better axes, I would have said yes. But I think I can just work harder to smash things with what I have.
I don't mean to offend your chicken. She very may well be, but he kind of smacks her like, I enchanted it to work for me, so I didn't have to work so hard.
Broham, can you improve enchantments? Could you help make Chickpea realize her fullest potential for our friend here?
I do not know the magic that was used to create such a creature.
No,
I do not want to touch such a
No.
magic that created such a creature. That is torture. Unfortunately, I cannot dabble in that.
Okay.
This is okay.
all right.
Okay, so I take back the drowning ring and I give it back to Cal. And like, it was good conversation. Very nice to meet you. We have your coin. When I
Sorry,
get more
Jury.
money, I come
If-
back to you.
If you find an enchanted weapon and you bring me a standard axe with a little bit of coin, I can exchange the enchantment.
Okay.
Alistair, you've been pretty quiet. I know that you.
I still have the potions. If you'd like
Is there
to
anything
purchase
that
them.
you?
Oh,
Is there
I mean,
anything
I took a copy Calzell outside.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah. What's he doing? What's happening?
So,
out there?
so while that entire exchange is going on for the last hour,
I have my ring, by the way. You just have my copy.
I just have the copy that I took.
in fact, you
That's
briefly,
awesome.
You briefly took off the ring to hand to Alistar, and you put it back on. So the enchantment doesn't go away when you take off the ring. This thing is created for an hour. So you take the person outside.
So, do you
swear
have
to God,
Calzell's memories?
If this gives any information, I'm gonna be so pissed. I feel like I should leave the
That was a good
room.
question. That was a good question.
Oh.
Tell me a secret you don't want anybody to know, Calzell.
Do it.
Just a second.
Now that's a whisper room if there's an answer. Come on, you can't tell us.
I don't know
If you wanna
should.
take me into the whisper room, it's okay. If you want to think of something to tell him, I don't mind. If you want to talk about it first, though, or you could surprise me.
Well, he is not dominated. He is friendly, and even a friendly cow would not share his secrets. Like, I don't know. Is there anything else I can help out with?
Oh, what exactly just trying to do? He regards me as a friendly acquaintance.
Yes. You cannot tell him what to do. You can ask him, and chances are he'll agree.
Where do you come from?
You know, where my people come from.
And what are your people?
What do I look like?
I don't know. I've never seen you without your mask. How about you take off your mask?
Well, he's not wearing the mask, right?
He's wearing
He
no
is.
mask.
He's Sans hood.
Because
Because
Cal's not wearing a mask right now, and he doesn't have a hood. and he
No.
doesn't- So you
What
see
exactly are you?
All
I
secrets
have,
fail.
an elf. You see the ears? I mean, you have similar ears. You should know.
Yes, but I'm from the sea, and I've never seen somebody like you out
You
there.
know, that is
so-
fascinating.
Yeah. Do you come from above the ground?
No.
Are you a good person?
Uh,
I want to insight check that if I can.
okay.
Insight check the magical dummy.
I only got
a
a
very
4.
non-committal magical dummy.
It's not so much that he seemed to lie. He just didn't seem to put much thought into it.
Okay. Cast your most dangerous spell against the tree out in the distance.
Oh, don't do it.
Okay.
Ooh.
Are you sure? Roll a persuasion check with advantage. Which I'm sure is going to succeed for a bard.
Oh, dude, I got a 20.
Wait, doesn't he automatically?
Oh,
He's not dominated. He has advantage on. I'm pretty sure it's advantage on. Which is basically friend. Oh, that's friends. I'm thinking of friends. But either way, I'm going to count the same thing. All right. So what is your most deadly spell, Cal?
Most deadly spell?
He said
The
most
best
deadly
spell-
spell.
Oh, yeah, I did say most
His
deadly.
word was most deadly spell.
I thought it was dangerous.
Yeah, I
I
thought I
apologize.
said
Dangerous. Sorry, dangerous spell. Not best.
That could be taken. I'll put it this way. I don't.
How would Cal? think of
Cal's
it?
just tell. Oh shit.
I want to know what Calzazel thinks is his most dangerous arsenal right now.
If it's not a spell, would he just say it's not a spell or something?
No, he has quite a bit of spells. Calzisto would probably think that, especially since he's starting to see a lot more magic kind of swell up in him. His probably darkness would probably be the one that he thinks is just this most dangerous one.
Okay. I was thinking another one, but if that's what you would think,
If you think, I have very limited experience with D&D. If you want to elaborate on what you think, I'm totally fine with you.
That's what Cal would think. This is all subjective because this is not hard and fast. So he looks over the tree. He waves his hand, and with a similar glow you saw around near the tree, in the hag's place, similar glowing magical essence that you saw whenever you attempted to do something at the hag's tree. You see extend out towards this tree and just a cube of darkness engulfing into it.
Interesting. So you like the shadows, huh?
They can be dangerous for some.
Fair enough. I guess we'll go back inside.
Okay. So
Cal doesn't have that many spells, only like 12 or 13.
Is that all? Just 12 or 13?
As a monk. Broham, sorry, one thing that I didn't think about, I'm generally in the front of my friends. Is there anything that you have that could help me just maybe get the edge on our enemy? Like maybe make me a little bit faster or gain an advantage on them in a fight? I've noticed that in a lot of our fights I've been a little slow.
A magic item that would allow you to, dare I say, initiate a fight a little faster.
I don't think
I could look into it.
What was the price on the necklace and the braces, by the way? I forget.
The braces were 800, give or take,
okay.
and then the necklace was 2,000.
Sorry, necklace was what? Like
2,000.
Oh,
do you have anything that would make my punches like hit people harder?
Walk back in and see you guys. So I'm like, what? How much coat do you guys have?
You seem pretty empty. The best I could suggest is push-ups. I apologize. That was a joke. No.
I like this guy.
How about I go through what I have, and next time I see you guys, I'll see what I come up with.
All right. Just for giggles, I want to put the ring of drowning and the ring of critical insight in the thingy. How do these weigh up against either the necklace or the bracer?
Okay, so you put those up, and the bracer. The bracer is higher.
How about how much higher? If I was to give you some gold, Broham, how much gold would you need on top of those 2 rings?
Wait, what? No, that's the wrong way for bro. Your items weigh more, so they're more valuable.
Okay, what?
Ooh, get the necklace.
If you take the bracer out, how does the necklace match up?
They came up. I'm doing math in my head.
D&D, it's about the man.
D&D.
5.
It would be just slightly ahead.
For me?
Oh,
in your favor. But after taking a look, I want to. The enchantment from this would not be greatly compatible with what you have there.
I understand that.
Okay.
Yeah, that's that, and those aren't my intentions. But if I was to give you those 2 rings, could I possibly get that necklace and maybe the axe from you?
I don't.
Unfortunately, that wouldn't quite work out in your favor.
Do you have anything to maybe even the trade?
I guess I could toss in 3 potions.
I
think maybe some potions would be helpful for us.
So, the necklace, plus 3 regular healing potions for your 2 rings.
Yeah.
He snaps his fingers, and a couple of them disappear off the shelves and appear on the thing. And
Hey, this is good deal.
I really think you guys are underestimating the ring of critical insight.
Critical
You
reflection.
just
I
want to
think for
spy on us.
I could use that for literally anybody.
I think you got yourself a
Seemed
deal,
kinda
Broham.
useful.
he holds out his hand.
Oh man, I guess
He
that
takes
ring
it.
would give us additional healing if we ever really needed it.
right.
As you have that thought as Cal shakes his hand, and the size of the 2 rings
All the
disappear
extra
off.
spells. All the extra spells it would give. I know. I like the 2 AC though, but I mean, depends on who you.
Okay, the 3 healing potions, and if it's not a standard item, I will make it. It's a necklace of defense. As long as you're not wearing any armor, it will grant +2 to your armor class.
How
You've
do you
been
feel?
a lot of help, and I'm just gonna throw the necklace around Dury, and I'm gonna start walking back on the road.
Hey, I don't let him. I give him big hug.
You have to
Get
carry me.
get
now.
off of me! I don't like people in my space.
Alistar, would you be interested in a ring that creates a duplicate of yourself that you might be able to use for certain things?
I just happened to come into some new inventory. If you're not taking a gander.
I unfortunately, my friend, do not have any money. I was lying
Hold
on
on.
the streets.
How much? How much is it? Because I think we should probably try to help him. How much? I have.
Just
Well,
no.
For purchase,
Yeah.
that ring's probably about 5,000 gold.
Oh my God! Oh, you should not have told me. Oh no.
I thought you said they were even.
It is. This necklace is worth lots.
I apologize. The scale is calibrated to find in my favor. It is nothing offensive. It's just I am in great deal of danger lugging around all these magical items in the current market. So,
Broham, I'm gonna let you know I do not like being taken advantage of.
well, who's taking advantage? You found something you liked and you offloaded something you did not like. I answered all of your questions honestly, like I am doing right now. It is in my favor because I hold most of the risk. Also, you want this exchange more than I do. It's a give and take kind of market. I apologize if you feel slighted. That is not my intention.
Cal's just gonna look at Dariakis and then look at Alistair and then just fucking storm off.
So, question: how long does darkness last?
Minute?
I can tell you. It lasts 10 minutes.
Start 10 minutes.
So, is
Everything
it
I think is
still
what it is.
outside surrounding the tree when he walks out the door?
Yeah, it's still there.
Nice.
I just walk out and I put my hand on his shoulder and it's like, it's all right, you know.
Well, we still have the double, right?
Oh, does the double still stick around?
Yeah.
It's like every time I try to help somebody, I make a complete fucking asshole of myself.
Hey, Cal. Do you come back in?
I'll
Who called
turn
him?
around outside of his cart.
And he walks back. For the sake of keeping a good relationship with my customers, if you would like to undo our deal as agreed, I will this one time reverse the transaction so that you do not feel taken advantage of. Now keep in mind, it is buyer and seller beware in the future.
Dariakis,
Do you want this back? If you want it back, I understand.
do you feel stronger? Do you feel like it helped you?
I mean, it helps me, but if Alistar wants a ring more,
No.
then I can understand.
No.
Dariakis, I'm asking you. Because
Oh yeah, it definitely makes
for
me
some
stronger, for
reason, I'm gonna keep coming along because we're a party now. It's not just me. Is this going to help you? You have people to protect now. You have Ava. You have Lapis. I guess Alistar.
Dury's
this
chest
going
is
to-
pumping
is
up a
this
little
going
bit.
to
He's
help?
getting like
starting to feel a little noble from the speech. His chest is pumping out. He's like,
Yes, this will help me.
I'm a little
Like-
offended that you don't think I can defend myself, but I won't say anything.
You'll learn that Cal doesn't think anyone can defend themselves. Broham, it's fine, and I'm just gonna keep walking off. Maybe not as pouty, but I'll just keep walking off.
Well,
And I welcome. Okay.
It's a good choice. Man that sticks by his word. I like it.
well, you guys, anytime you need me, just flip that coin. And a
Yeah.
little confused by the transaction, a little like disheartened, closes the door.
Do I have the coin? Who has this coin? Do I have the coin?
You said you took it.
Yeah.
Or
It's the
you asked
coin
for
with
it.
Broham on it going,
Who had Dury has it?
no, you have it.
Oh, okay,
I think I
great.
have
So
it.
I have something to remind me of my stupid mistakes.
Or
Great.
you can
Okay.
hand it to somebody else if you don't want to.
You don't want to have to look at it.
I don't think any of that was a stupid mistake.
I don't think it was a
No.
mistake. That's just how money works in D&D, dude.
Yeah.
That's
No. This is Cal, not me.
Oh.
I wanted you to have this necklace. This is fucking awesome. You have like plus 2 AC now.
yeah, that's a big deal.
Is that?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude. You kidding me? We aren't gonna use that.
Okay, let's
fucking
go
ring. Are
fight
you
something.
kidding
Oh
me?
my god, it's 8:30.
Okay.
So we stepped
And
outside.
as he walks back in, as he walks back inside of his door, as you guys are walking away, he closes the door, and as
Bye,
it closes, there's like a light outside the door that frames it, and then the entire cart disappears.
Oh, do you know where we can find some horse? Fuck! God damn it!
And
I mean-
given that it is 8:40, I don't want to push you guys further any further, and then have to cut off where we're at. So, want to close the game at that.
All right.
Okay.
Give me one
That
sec
was-
before we close down.
Only
I'm just
6
gonna-
more weeks to all post.
Okay.
God, I wish I had the dominate person spell.